Alright. More Shadowrun. Hooray. I thought about this. And we're not gonna blow up the building yet from Mueller. We'll do that afterwards. Because we talked to Amzil at the end of the last playthrough. And they were like, yo, make sure you have lots of medical supplies so you can revive everybody. And during the last break, we spent a bunch of money on cyberware. So I think there's another run that we can go to I think we're gonna do I think there's 2 runs I can go on right now. So we can go on the other run and gather some, get paid for it, and we can use that money to buy medical supplies. And plus that'll give us a little bit of, yay oldie extra karma, so. Travel to Aztec Knowledge Berlin compound shortage. Yeah, let's go get this drone. Let's go get the AG Chemi drone. Alright, let's the standard crew. I don't even have money to hire a Shadowrunner right now. I really don't. I can't do anything. Yeesh. Yeesh. But I'm decked out in some cyberware, though. So good. So good. Okay, let's make this happen. Let's do the things. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong on a run? When we run the shadows, what could possibly go wrong? I don't know. Alright, let's see if there's anything in the stashes we need to give. Eager, of course, gets all of the grenades, because she's going to be a fancy grenadier. Dietrich gets... I feel like Dietrich needs some stuff, too. Is there any... I actually have a lot of medkits and stuff in stock. Oh, but Blitz doesn't have a... Blitz will get a trauma kit. He's got some things. Would any of these be... I should probably buy some different guns too eventually. I think it's an okay loadout. I think we're I'm sure this will go fine. You have karma available? No, I don't. I want to max out my quickness first. So let's see, what have we got here? Well, that looks like where we need to go. That looks like a place with stuff. We can pick up medical supplies. Good! We needed medical supplies. Send this item to your stash. Okay, so maybe we are... These crates have been sealed. The only visible markings are Project Atlas. Look at this stop. This stop looks like totally hand-painted. Like just some overworked schmuck was sitting there and having to do things. I don't like how open this area is. I have a feeling as soon as I touch this right here, like a Atlas, A-T-L-A-S, like a map. Yeah, as soon as I open this door, it's gonna be a bad time. It's gonna be a real bad time. After a few moments of sifting through cables, you find a diagnostic connector with the right input to fit the little black box that Herr Schmidt gave you. Plug in the little black box. The connector slips into the box with a satisfying click. A tiny red light set into the box's lid begins flashing. After a few seconds, it turns solid yellow, then finally shifts to green. At that instant, all of the lights in the garage turn off. A few seconds later, the emergency lighting kicks in. If what Schmidt told you was true, you've just killed main power for most of the building. In theory, the box also has circumvented the security cameras in the upper building's floors. You should be able to intercept the camera feeds by tapping into an elevator console on the 24th floor. Handy little thing. Alright team, let's go. Well, so much for that. And they're gonna put shit on a box. Yep, yeah, that's how it works. Just like a cat, putting shit in boxes. It is what it is. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Eager indicates the console built into the wall beside the elevator. This looks like the elevator console. The camera feed should have been routed here. It only takes a moment to connect your PDA. The immediate visual feeds from all over the building begin to flood in. Yeah, handy little toy. Now I really want one. So, okay, cool. Let's take a look. Let's see what's... We got some dudes there. Where are the other dudes? Is there anything we really gotta worry about? That looks like a bad time right there. Huh, but that's locked. That is locked. So... Hold on. Oh, come on, man. I gotta zoom out for all this. Boop. I just want to see what's, if there's anywhere that we can, like, jack into. I want to see some jack into. I think that may be one. So maybe we can go up here. Sign says data store records. Let's go. Let us go. Records terminal. Welcome to the AGC Data Library, Archive and Employee Record System. Enter search terms to begin. Search the archive. Man. Who is this guy? Do we know what this guy is? Objectives. Let's just do MK56. MKVI. Why not? What's that gonna give me? Enter authorization code. Ah, I'm not a decker. I'm not a decker. Maybe Blitzkin? Can I choose Blitz to do this? Nope. Okay. 42069. We can try. We can try 42069. The only thing, I'm just wondering what, if there's anywhere we can jack into first. So we can maybe take control of some cool stuff. That's not looking like it. I always go through this stuff and have a problem. That's fine. We can try 42069. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? $420.69. That's not it. It's too bad. That's too bad. Alright, I kind of want to check out what's going on in here. But it looks like this is locked. But there's definitely some bad news going on. Maybe we can make our way in here? Come on. Come on. You can do things. This is the least talking I've done in this series in a long time. Okay. Common containment. Toxic gas detected. Laboratory lockdown in game. Oh. Oh. Maybe we should not go in there. I see the lockdown as observation console. What have we got here? A warning light strobes out from the console as you approach. Large white letters shriek out against a red background. Warning! Toxic gas! Danger! Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! Input command. Enters gaseous agent to laboratory access substance library? What is that? Manage failed network access. Use direct terminal and data store. Introduce gaseous agent to laboratory atmosphere? Let's try that. Please input agent to introduce. Oh, I don't know. Purge laboratory air. Warning, this action will result in venting of contaminants to exterior atmosphere. Level 5 authorization required. Should we do that? Sure, why not? Authorization accepted. Inflating purge of atmosphere, laboratory atmosphere. Distant whir of a powerful fan system fills the air. Papers and other loose objects within the lab begin to flutter and roll as a powerful wind disturbs their rest. Atmosphere purged. No contaminants detected. Disengaging lockdown. As you approach the console, blah blah blah. Disengage lockdown. Disengaging lockdown. Okay, well that got me a whole ass karma, so... Wait, that got me 1 karma? I think that's all I needed to, let's spend karma. Let's max out the quickness, baby. There we go. There we go. Maximum quickness. I should be able to shoot things real good right now. Okay. Examine the body. Scientist is dead. The scientist is dead beside a small pile of smashed glass. And a number of beakers have been... Yeah, wow. Oh, I can't... Blah, another beakers are on the table. Terminal? What's going on in this terminal? Here's power on, but in sleep mode. When the screen comes to life, you find a half-written text file on the screen. The timestamp on the most recent edit tells you that it was just written a few minutes ago. I didn't sleep last night. Doesn't look like I'm going to sleep tonight either. The last test batch failed. My fault. I got the mixture wrong. Sloppy work, Jensen. I can barely keep my eyes open. Gotta try again, though. No excuses in this office. I despise relying on stimulants, but I've got no choice. Gotta keep going. Progress marches on. Starting a new batch. If Haushofer's pet isn't ready to be tested tomorrow, well, best not to think about that. Gotta concentrate. Remember lab safety. Keep alert. Keep awake. Wrong move could spell disaster. Glancing at the menu, it looks like there are log entries reaching back for 2 weeks. All of the entries are attributed to the same author, and none of them appear to be password protected. Read yesterday's entry. A week! He waits an entire week before telling me that tailoring the mixture is an unacceptable solution. And then, he tells me that trials are to begin tomorrow. I have no time. And Geisbrick's applying so much pressure that I can barely think. Bastard. Haushofer is probably threatening him. All of them can rot. Maybe now that Haushofer is playing Heat the Sheets with Geisbrick's secretary. Heat the Sheets, that's a good one. He'll learn to lighten up. We can only hope. Anyway, I have some new ideas to move forward with the formula. Admittedly, they're far-fetched. Possibly even dangerous. But if I don't start producing some results... I get the feeling that it won't be my problem much longer. Wish me luck, Journal. It's science time. Science time. Dated last week? Tailoring doses to individual patients has worked wonders. The key was taking a gene therapy-based approach. They've been using it in medicine for ages, so why not apply the same logic here? So, in a nutshell, I've used the subject's own DNA to delude their immune systems into believing that Formula 17 belongs in their bodies. Simple and effective. This approach has helped to increase the formula's absorption rate, as well as significantly reducing incidences of... I don't know why I'm so yawny, I'm sorry guys, of rejection. Unfortunately, it also rules out an easily mass-produced product. But I am convinced that the results will justify the additional costs. Read the entry dated 2 weeks ago. The new formula arrived today. Formula 17. I swear, whoever names these things must have no imagination at all. Formula 17? Honestly. Still, I can't wait to start working with it. From what I've read, early clinical trials were promising in the extreme. Amazingly potent, this stuff, and increased potency means less frequent injections. At a lower dosage, there's nothing not to like. Despite my enthusiasm, there is still much to be done. Speeding up absorption rates is first on the list, and I have some concerns regarding the subject's immune reactions. Perhaps the formula could be tailored on a patient-by-patient basis. Walk away. Or maybe I should reread the entry for today. Reread. Nope, nothing. Alright, well, anything cool? Anything cool I can grab in here? There's that. Medical supplies. Good, good. Send this item to your stash. Pick up this one. Combat stim, send this item to your stash. Note. What does the note say? On the counter is a note, carefully transcribed in neat handwriting. The paper bears the letterhead of Senior Executive Leonard Stromberg. I'm still waiting for that report. When I said ASAP, I meant I needed it yesterday. Stay until you've completed the test, then leave the report on my desk. The door code is 54139. Do this tonight. I'll expect to see it waiting for me when I arrive tomorrow. 54139. I'm sure it's in the, That's fine. Cool. So we have a door code to somewhere. Thank you, babe. Let's see if... I'm curious about up here. Where there's no security cameras open. There you go. There's a whole lot of nothing up here. You'd think for a big corporation that have more security than this, but I guess not. I guess it's all up to the dude eating donuts in the front door. I don't want to go in here quite yet. Oh, maybe this is the door console? Leonard Stromberg, Secretary Annika Schroeder. Nice. Let's not go in there quite yet. Let's open this door. There's more loot in these other rooms. Go to the bar. Let's go to the bar, Frankie. On the bar, a number of bottles of alcohol. Most of them look expensive. Grab a bottle for the road, why not? Mission item added, cheap booze. Why not? What's going on here? At first glance, this terminal appears unremarkable. It's password locked and a cheerful screensaver marches across the display. Upon closer inspection, you notice something interspersed among the colorful bouncing sprites of the screensaver. There is a symbol that you recognize, the dead drop marker of Schachwellenreiter. As you study this display, a green light winks on above the terminal display. The recording light of a pinhole camera. The screensaver disappears and the screen floods with glowing green text. Schachwellenreiter contributor number 1432 recognized. Welcome, Beto. Secret projects. This is an open request for information about the projects and material prototypes being developed at this facility. It is known that a synthetic drug is being developed here in support of a project called Atlas. In addition, the functional prototype called Mark 6 has been developed. The first contributor to provide us with project data for Atlas, the chemical formula for this new drug, and visual records of the MK6 in operation will be handsomely rewarded. All three pieces of information are required for a payout. AG Chemi Europa is known to be a heartless corporation with little regard for metahuman safety or morality. They guard their secrets jealously and seek to hoard all information gained for themselves. This behavior cannot be allowed to go unpunished. What they know, all shall know. No longer will they hide their secrets in the shadows. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, Schachwellenreiter. Well, good job, me. What's behind door number 3? What's building maintenance? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you always want to get in the maintenance section if you're doing some dastardly deeds. Anything else? They got all the tools, they got all the keys. They got it's a good time. Okay, I think we're ready to check out this office. Let's go. Five, 4, 1, 3, 9. Code accepted. Door unlocked. We in there. Let's search the desk first. Search the desk. I clicked on you. A stack of business cards on this desk reveals that it belongs to one Annika Schroeder. A cursory search reveals that the desk drawers are stuffed full of lewd love notes, all hastily written on scraps of office stationery. Rummage through the notes. Exploring Annika's desk is like embarking on an odyssey of filth. 30 seconds in, and you've already learned 3 new euphemisms for sex in a storage closet, as well as exciting new definitions for a variety of common office terms. Thankfully, your search also turns up something for more immediate value. A scrap of paper with a name and a 5-digit code scribbled on it. Haushofer, 84792. Cool. I love writing notes to myself in chat. No one please scroll that off. What could possibly go wrong? It's good. Huh. Alright. On the desk is a file folder named Project Atlas. Open that bitch! The folder is empty except for a single note. Moved to Digital Archive and locked under Executive Authorization. Well, boo! Oh, this man! So now we gotta go all the way back here. We gotta go all the way back here. Optional. Dang. Okay. Records terminal. Search the archive. Haushofer? Albrecht Haushofer, VP, Berlin Facility, Cyberware R&D, blah, blah, blah. Okay, MKVI 844792. Authorizing exception. Welcome, Herr Haushofer. MK6 prototype data stored under Project Atlas heading. Redirecting inquiry. Project Atlas. Volumes of information begin to flood across the screen. A good half of what you're seeing has been redacted, and the rest is written in impossibly dense corpse speak. Download the project data to PDA. Copy the information screen, redactions and all. Access visual record. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. 84792. Authorizing accepted. I am a VP. I'm the best. There are too many records here to sort through quickly. A quick scan reveals the following details. Records of laboratory experiments on metahumans, images of an extensive series of cyber surgeries being performed upon a large troll. Recordings of that same troll carving his way through opponents with a massive axe, and gun cam footage from what appears to be a vehicle-mounted chain gun. The weapon has been photographed tearing apart a variety of targets, both artificial and organic. Copy. Okay, what else do we need? We got the visual records, drug formula. Let's look up Formula 17. Alright, let's do that. Conduct another search. Formula 17. 84792. Oh, baby! A complex chemical formula displays on screen, along with a series of notes. Formula 17 appears to be a drug designed to suppress higher brain functions, specifically those functions related to emotional responses and decision-making skills. From what you can tell, the overall purpose of the drug is to render the subject submissive and pliant. The notes go on to suggest that Formula 17 developed as a component of a larger project called Atlas. Apparently, Project Atlas has something to do with cybernetic augmentation. Formula 17 was developed to help reduce the incidence and rejection in Project Atlas's test subjects. Recent trials of the formula have been extremely encouraging. While initially a serious concern, fatalities have recently dropped off to a statistically insignificant level. The document is accompanied by a fairly extensive record of testing performed on the metahuman subjects, along with death records over the course of the project. Shockwell and Radar will be interested in all of this information. According to their charter, sharing this information with the world would be a top priority. In the wrong hands, however, this formula could cause immense harm. Let's get that formula, baby! Shocking. Let's go. Okay, we got all 3 data files. We're good here. What do we have left? Reach the 25th floor. We got all the optional things. Alright, cool. Well, that was a fun jaunt. Now we get to go into combat, I guess. What could possibly go wrong? I wish there was... Surely there's a way around this. Alright, let's, sign. Security room. Man. Is there... Whatever, open the door. Intruders! What have we got? Is there any... Oh, there's the mage right there. I was like, is there any magic users I gotta worry about real quick? Oh, there is. Oh, there is. Oh, this guy's gonna melee. This dude's straight up like... Alright, let's use aim. Hit that dude real fast. Oh, come on. I guess we'll attack this dude. There we go. Let's do this AoE attack that drops our damage. Eager, you should go for this cover right here. And... dang! Bam! Ugh. Armor damage? That's not good. That ain't good. Of course. Wait, we blocked a grenade? Okay, my dudes are pretty sweet. Oof. Oof. Alright. I got a shotgun. BAM! BAM! Okay, got him. Haha, got him. And Dietrich, can you heal yourself? Yes, you can. Okay, thank you. Good call. Dietrich needs to move for some cover back here. Eager, you go over here. Shoot this guy in the face. What? You're right there! You're right there! How can you do this? How you do this? Ugh, okay. Wait, okay. So, 80% hit, 80% hit. That dude's hiding behind, so... What? Blitz needs... He's out of spell slots, he might be. Dietrich. Dietrich. What are you ever gonna do? Dietrich needs... I'm afraid to send Dietrich out. Screw it. Dietrich will move up. And Dragon Slayer's favor. I don't know what ley lines do. Similar to medium ley line, I guess. I don't know. I guess it caps it on me. Okay, Eager. You got a shotgun. Do that again. Bam. Okay. Okay. Good call. Good call. Good call. Okay, Vito, you got your sniper rifle. 74% to hit. Out of line of sight. Alright, I know who we're going for. Bam. And now you gotta reload. Okay. You will have to reload. Line of sight blocked. Line of sight blocked. We're gonna take this cover right behind here as Blitz. Dietrich. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Electroshock. At least that'll touch this one right here. I love how I have Eager just walking up to go BAM! Right in the face. Okay. How was it for 72% chance hit? 99% chance hit with a shotgun. So, BAM! BAM! There we go. Nice. Good job. You're gonna cast haste on Beto. Beto definitely needs some haste. Just right up in the face. It's great. Flanked? That doesn't count as flanked. Oh wait, we gotta switch to the rifle. BAM! BAM! Oh, come on. You can do better than that. You can do better than that, game. Dang, this chick fast. Okay. Beto probably needs some healing. Or Iger needs some healing. No, heal that person. God damn it. No wound to heal. I'll heal myself. Screw it. I'll do it myself. Bam. Bam. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I love how everyone gains. That's too bad. That fight was totally useless. But pick up this. Required favorite shotgun of Corpsec worldwide. Oh. Okay. We'll do that. Another Mossberg CMDT. So where else do I need to go then? I guess I should just go back up to the elevator? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's where I need to go. I could have just gone here and bypassed security. But, oh well. My bad, dogs. Authorization required for executive elevator. 8. Hold on. 847. 92. Dude, this passcode gets us everywhere. It's so good. So good. Oops, works. I don't know if it works like that in this game. I think maybe you do. But I think you just gotta clear the mission and you already have a certain amount of XP. You can kind of take care of it as you want. But I don't know. Recover the prototype. Alright. We can totally do this. Let's save the game, because why not? Why not? We'll save the game. Does it tell us how long we've been playing this game? I'm curious. Does it have a time on it? It does not give us a time. Why can't we hack all the fancy cameras here? The emergency lights wink out, leaving you in darkness. A moment later, the building lights flip on, cranked all the way up to full illumination. The light is uncomfortably bright. A quick check of your comlink shows that your security feed has been terminated. Instead of a command view of the 24th floor, you find yourself staring at a blank screen. Well, that can't be good. Never is. Never is, Dietrich. What could possibly go right on a Shadowrun? Absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. The door slides open with a pneumatic hiss. An enormous figure fills your vision. It stands motionless by a console in the corner of the room. What the hell is this? Oh, is this, the Project Atlas? Almost every inch of the thing is covered in dull steel and gleaming chrome. Its mechanical arms end in articulated hands that wouldn't look out of place on an industrial machine. Bulky, cumbersome things, designed for crushing power, rather than finesse. Clutched in one of those crushing hands, a chain gun glints with sinister purpose. Jesus, look at that! Be cool, Dietrich. It isn't moving. I think that it's, I don't know, on standby or something. The lights are on, but nobody's home. The figure stands completely still, but its eyeless head fidgets in agitation. Something about it reminds you of a snake tasting the air. Off to one side, the screen of a control console glows cheerfully in the gloom. Well, alright. Let's go to the command console. Blitz your work, baby. MK6 Cyber Zombie Prototype Controls Console. Activate the console? This MK6 prototype is the exclusive property of AG Chemi Europa. Unauthorized access is prohibited. To put the prototype into demonstration mode, you may activate its systems from the following menu. Alternatively, the system can be directly piloted via a remote control rig. Press any key to continue. Blitz's eyes go wide. Chief, did you just read that? I'm going to drive the hell out of this thing. Be my guest, just let me look over the console first. Okay, sure. Yeah, due diligence and all that. Just, like, don't take too long, okay? This is a golden opportunity. I don't want to waste it. He steps back allowing you to return to your attention to the control console. Access the system's README file. Yeah, that's all BS. I'm not reading all this jargon. Wait, hold on. Search for any further information about the cyber zombies' augmentations. Most of the information that you can find is extremely technical and well beyond your level of understanding. You do, however, stumble upon one thing that you can understand. The MK6 has been fitted with something called an inhibitor chip. The chip seems to have been designed to prevent the cyber zombie from exercising voluntary control over its own body. The implications of this are as disturbing as they are obvious. The troll that this experiment was built around is still conscious, a prisoner in his own body, locked in a cage of meat and chrome. Input command. I guess let Blitz rig into the cyber zombie. Blitz shifts uncertainly as he patches the cyber zombie onto his drone control network. This is, strange, Chief. The cyber zombie's massive hands flex twice, and it takes a half step forward. Its mouth twists into a wide grin. But, I think I get used to it. Input command. Activate the cyber zombie to step away from the console? You hit the activation console, and the cyber zombie lurches to life. It takes a step forward, and you can hear the whir of actuators calibrating to adjust to its weight. A few seconds later, the whirring sound dies down. It relaxes in a slight crouch. I've got it, Chief. The MK6 is under my control. But it's strange. This thing's reactions feel off somehow. It's almost like there's something else in here with me. We can talk about it later. For now, we should concentrate on getting out of here. Activation complete. Oh, man. Let's go, baby. It's totally gonna... This is where the shit's gonna hit the fan. This right here. Right here. Things are gonna come out, and it's gonna be a bad time. Yep, what'd I say? The Knight Errant Captain. Oh, boy. I wonder if we can get out of this without a fight. The Knight Errant Captain takes a half step towards you, magnified by his masked speakers. His voice comes out like the roar of some great beast. Drop your weapons and step away from the prototype. Do it now. I've got a better idea. You drop your weapons, and I won't order the Tin Man here to tear you in half. The Knight Errant Captain pauses a moment before responding. When he speaks, his voice is dripping with scorn. Try it. See what happens. I don't like the sound of that. Do you honestly think they didn't install a safeguard in that thing? That we couldn't take it back from you at a moment's notice? Now drop your weapons, or I'll have the abomination tear you in half. Come on, man. Can't we talk about this like civilized people? Stop wasting my time. Get your ass on the floor or get ready to be one-on-one with the Almighty. Alright, let's go. We are going to do the things that we attack. Get behind that for some good old-fashioned action here. Bam! Damn, I ain't doing shit for damage. That's rough. Blitz, you get back there. Shoot at the captain. Dietrich, get back there. What Dietrich's gonna do? Does he have grenades? No, but he has a fire elemental he can summon. Let's see. What does this do? Flamethrower, damage 20. Weaken armor. Let's just try to get this guy down. I don't think he did any damage. Eager's gonna go there, and oh yeah, let's do this. BAM! On fire! Jeez, dude. I love it. Oh, we're gonna attack the cyber zombie? Oh man. Oh man, with the chain gun. Let's do this. Full auto fire. Right. Let's do it. Oh, there he goes. Ah, so good. Let's see. In the open. Oh, not enough AP? Oh, laser designator. Who's here? Knight Errant Mage, Enforcer, Rigger, Conjurer, Knight Errant Guard, Grenadier. We gotta knock this Conjurer out for sure. I can't do anything else. I guess I don't have enough AP to... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Thrust, basic melee weapon attack. He's got melee weapons. +2 damage over the weapon's base and pierces up to 2 points of armor. Ignores the weapon's AP damage, minus 10% to hit. Cleave. Hits more than one... Oh, man. That's an additional 1 AP damage. Ignores the weapon's AP damage. Let's do this thrust. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that gets us. BAM! Just pow! Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay. Okay, missed, missed. Good. Stop throwing grenades. Woo! That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we gotta knock that conjurer out. That thing's gotta go. That conjurer has got to go. Accessing prototype override. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, Beto, what do you got? Conjurer's gotta go. Dietrich, I need you to do something cool. Oh my god, you can't do anything cool. No one to heal. Dietrich, heal yourself. Eager. Can Eager move anywhere? Hold on. We got grenades. Why can't I have like no AP to do anything. I only have 1 AP. That ain't good. That ain't good. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, Cyber Zombie. Oh, come on. Just kill him. Just kill him. Ah! Not good. Not good. Jesus! Dietrich got fucked! God damn! This ain't good. Ah, shit. Where's the summoner? Conjurer. Not enough ammo. Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Not looking good. Not looking good here, fam. There we go. Conjurer's gone, at least. Enforcer? Sure, why not? What's next? Is there anything I can actually... Damage 16. The phosphorus grenade, we'll do that. Jeez, man. Ugh. Dietrich got wrecked. Dietrich got wrecked real bad. That's too bad. Oh, I got a grenade. Let's do this. Let's use a med kit. And... Oh, the mage has got to go. I didn't even see a mage there. Damn it! We might have to, you know, say goodbye to this. This is not looking good. Okay, Beto, can you hit this guy? Yeah. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Kill the mage. Gotta go after this mage. This is... Oh, we gotta reload. Boo. This is not looking good. Man, I wish I had Dietrich still. Dietrich really needs some body points. Jeez. 74, 74. Grenadier. Let's get the Grenadier out of the way. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. There we go. Now the mage. Bam! Okay, twofer. Got you a twofer. Not enough ammo. Oh, come on. This is looking real rough. Wow. Even Blitz has got to reload. Are you serious? Why can't anyone do anything? Oh no. Oh no. This is not looking the good. I thought we might have almost been able to get out of here with our life, but how bad of a time is this gonna be? Oh yeah, this thing's heavy. Oh my gosh. No thank you. I think it might be time to take care of this cat right here. Override signal lost, reverting. Oh yeah, we got it back! We just had to kill that dude. I wasn't sure if it was gonna stick around or not. Alright. Alright. Have to reload again? Come on, dude. Ugh. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome, boss. You sure we can't keep it? Just make sure we don't lose control over this thing. Okay, where's Dietrich? Is Dietrich gone? If Dietrich is gone, we might have to, we might have to reload that whole battle and, go. Game saved? Oh. Oh, of course. Of course we have more, I'm tempted to, seriously tempted to just do this over again. Yeah, security definitely got back. Okay, get over there. Cyber guys is gonna come up here. Okay, there it is. There's the rigger right there that we gotta get. Oh, he can melee? Vanquisher minigun. He's got 2 of them? Okay, that'll work. Nope. Thank you for missing the Grenader. Man, this is not good. This is not good. Not. Oh no. Oh no. You can't do that, friend. You cannot do that. Cram would be good. Let's do some cram, yo. Get up there and attack that dude. Man, damn. Let's do another. I don't think that's gonna work. What if I aim? Come on, damn it! Okay, good. This guy's gonna... Inverting the previous control structure. Where's the mage? Where's the mage? You gotta go. Oh, they're one-shotted! Awesome. Oh, that's rough. Oh, we got a summoner too? Okay, we'll have to kill the summoner then. Where's he going? Oh my gosh. What's Beto up to? Beto has a errant guard, the errant guard. 90% to hit the enforcer. Let's aim again, because why not? Bam! Okay, eager. Boop. Let's do that. Oh, jeez. Where's the summoner? Did the summoner get out? Whatever. Okay. Bam! Disarmed. Oh, man. He ain't got nothing. He can't do nothing. He ain't bad. He ain't nothing. This is looking a little rough. Not gonna lie. Where's the summoner? Is the summoner right there? Oh, jeez. Conjurer. There it is. Okay. Let's hit the conjurer. Blitz will... Oh, he's got to reload. And then he'll hit this enforcer. There we go. Good job. Really? Man, come on. Alright, Cyber Zombie. You gotta reload? Okay, fine. And now hit this conjurer. BAM! Got him. So far, we're holding up pretty okay. I mean, not gonna lie. The Cyber Demon is just ridiculous. Really? There we go. Nice one. Okay. Eager, we're gonna need you to... Or not do anything. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Jesus, dude. There we go. We're at least down to one more hit from this dude in here. Aim. Not enough ammo. Okay, let's reload. Let's reload. The throw for the... Bloop. Reload. You just gotta walk up to him. Unfortunately, that's dims the brakes, unfortunately. Reload. Jeez. Oh, I'm too far to use anything for Eager up here. I was really hoping the Cyber Zombie was gonna take them down, but I guess that's not happening. You got your shotgun. Bam! Really? Really? There we go. The Cyber Zombie will take first point. God. I hope Eatrix is not like actually done. You're gonna walk right up here, I think. The cyber zombie see anything here? I think he just needs to solo everything here. Let's just let him take all the damage. What if we do that? We just straight up let this dude just handle everything. Where's the priority? Let's see these enemies here. Dude, he's too good. He's too good. Let's see. Okay. Is there a mage, grenadier, guard, conjurer? Okay. Let's take out the grenadier first. Oh, we gotta reload. Boo! Boo this man. Just end. Let's just let the cyber zombie take care of everything else. This is too good. There's nothing that can take him over, so I'm hoping Dietrich comes back. That's all. That's all I want. Boop. Boop. Got him. I'm just letting all my friends hang back here. All the friendos are just gonna hang back here while this happens. Like, I'm good with it. Oh, old boy lost control of his thing. Let's see. Oh, we gotta reload. Reload for 2. Bam! That mage just gets wrecked. This is amazing. This is amazing. I hope I get to keep this thing. I really do. Bam! Go up here. Reload. Confirm. In turn. Poor guy. Poor guy just trying to make a living over here. There it goes. Now where else do we gotta worry about? Okay, let's move all the homies up. All the homies move up. Boop, boop, boop. This might be a little cheaty, but I don't feel bad about it. No, I don't feel bad about it. Where's the rest of the stuff at? Okay, is there... Where's the one we need to worry about? That one. That one's gotta go first. Okay, move up. Move up. We're just trying to move everybody up here. Maybe, are these things able to, are these dudes actually able to kill the thing? Escape with prototype, so maybe they thought about this, but maybe they didn't. Okay, let's go up here. I'm really hoping that, door console. What can we do here? Decking 3, bypass the lockdown. Let's go. Okay, where's that? This guy? Make you easier to tit. Make you easier to tit too. Okay, let's move the cyber zombie back down here so he can't go up there. Intern. He's too good. He's too good. Too good. Okay, open this door. Hopefully there's no more security dudes inside here. Blitz, get in there and do your thing, bro. Oh, there is! There's all kinds of shit in here! Ah, shit! Oops! Oopsie doodle. Oh, man. Oops! Alright, let's go in there. Where's the dude? Okay. Reload. Oh dang, this thing can die. Uh-oh. So many enemies. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enemies. This is not good. Don't kill Eager. Please don't kill Eager. Oh, there she goes. She done. She's done. Well, this ain't good. Well, we're a little rough for wear here. Oh, I wish I could take back my stupid... What? Why is Cyber Zombie attacking me? What? What the shit? Jack in. Okay. Let's do this thing where I get to jack in. Oh, Jesus. Okay, jack in. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the L on this one. I think we gotta take the L on this one. Unfortunately. Jacking off? I don't know. Jacking off is very possible. I don't like that. Yep, we're done. Get wrecked me. The first game over of the day. The first game over of the playthrough. Restart level. Well, okay. That was rough. That was rough. How far up does it put me though, I wonder? Do I get up to the point or do I have to do everything over again? Okay, it's just up to the prototype, so okay, cool. Yeah, this is where it all went wrong. Right here. That's okay, we can do better next time. The storage slides open with a pneumatic hiss. Enormous blah 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 blah. We already know about this one. Let's go take control of the dude. Activate console. Hold your horses, Blitz. Be my guest. Blitz can totally take care of that. We didn't read the README file. These systems should be considered placeholders for this proof of concept prototype. This biological component of the MK6 was selected for size and durability by General Genetics Worldwide. All autonomous functions necessary to maintain the biological component are original to the component itself and should self-regulate within operational limits. So the biological component is the troll that they basically stole and controlled to do this, become this guinea pig. As a proof of concept demonstration model, the MK6 was designed for remote operation. A Zeiss eye-in-the-sky drone control system has been incorporated in the MK6's cyber skull. Comlink control is also possible for casual control. But for product demonstration purposes, use of the drone control as the system is advised. Armaments, blah, blah. Okay. Let Blix rig into the cyber zombie. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Second first, better than the first. Okay, cool. Cool. Easy there, Tiger. Let's talk this over. We're not errant, fool. We don't talk things over with these scum like you. You will comply with my orders or you will die. The choice is yours. Yeah, whatever. To hell with this. Okay. Where is that guy? That guy's... Let's take control over here and aim. This guy's got to go. This guy's got to go real fast. We'll have Blitz hang out over here. Dietrich needs to hang out back here too, so... Haste on... Oh, haste on the dude. Let's do haste on this. Can we not cast haste? Oh, haste is too much. You know what? Let's give... I can't cast buffs on anybody. What the hell? Sure, we'll do it on me. Let's see. Eager's gotta probably go up here. Take some... She's gonna take some licks, that's for sure. Designate target. Oh, missed. Yeah, that thing's gotta go. This cat has got to go. For real. Dietrich needs more hit points, man. He's in a... It's tough right now. It is not a good time. Okay, 76 to hit the... Oh, wait. Boop. Oh my gosh. So much stuff. Do yourself. Oh my gosh. I wish I knew what a ley line did. God damn, come on. This mage ain't a good time. Prototype control gain. That's not good. That's not good. That definitely has changed right there. Whoa. Okay, heal yourself. Conjurer gotta go. You gotta go. Come on, stop hitting my mage all the time. He can't do anything. Jeez. Okay, can I hit me with a thing? Let's throw out the force elemental too, because why not? Hey, okay. God damn, everything's useless. $4.75. Let's mark, wait, okay. Let's mark the captain. Kill the shit out of the captain, please. There we go. Jesus, man. Stop focus firing onto my shit. Jeez, man. It's a tough sell out here. Bam. Let's heal ourselves again. Come on, Dietrich. Is anybody actually dead? Okay. Throwing knife. $57, $70, $80. I would like to get rid of this mage, please. Thank you. Having the prototype really helps for sure. Oh my god! Please stop! Why is it that when I have armor, everything gets wrecked, but... or when I have cover, it doesn't matter, but when they have cover, everything matters. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I didn't realize I could... Oh, dude, look at that guy. So much armor, dude. There we go. Nice. The computer always cheats, for sure. Those Dreckheads have a little surprise coming their way. Let's make sure we don't lose control over this thing. Please, yeah. Please. Can I give items? Like... I would love to give some of my stuff to Dietrich, but it's not looking like... It's not looking good. Not looking good, fam. The computer is definitely cheaty. I feel like that was a whole cheaty exchange right there. Can I save? Yeah, we'll save. We'll save right there. We didn't lose much of anything. Unfortunately, we still had the, we still have the problem with the, oh my gosh. Okay. Who are we controlling? Get behind the... Yes, can you move? Can you move, my dude? Why is my dude not moving? Glitches, so good. Everyone's still at like half health too. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. And Blizz can't fight. Dietrich can't fight. Blizz can sort of fight, but... We'll see. Let's see if, okay, that's this guy. Here's the guy right here that we need to take care of. Right here. Go up there. Dietrich, don't do anything. Just control your little air elemental. Wind Dancer's gonna go do a thing. Okay. Man, this is a tough fight. This is a real tough fight. Oh my gosh. -10 per round? What? Okay, nope. That guy's gotta go. Okay, there we go. Where's the conjurer? You gotta go too. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Dietrich, please heal Eager. Dietrich, do the thing where you heal the character. Like, I can't heal stuff. Like, there we go. Let's... I guess we'll leave Blitz here. Let's Captain... I can, but they're not doing the things I tell them to do. The combat system is kind of confusing, honestly. Slow, Jetstream, Lightning Bolt. Is there any group? God, man, damn. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff here. Okay, where's the mage? The mage has got to get out. Guard, mage, 99%. There we go. Bam, bam. Cyber zombie, go. Oh, cyber zombie's got to reload. That sucks. That sucks. Cyber zombie will just melee of this dude right here. Or... boop. Bam! Just bam! There we go. Okay, okay. I feel better. I feel better. Dietrich, please heal a character. There you go. Finally. Jesus. Are we still doing... why do they only have one... This AI is way smarter too. Like, it's not a good time. Okay, Dietrich, you need to get back there. Get back there and heal yourself. No! Oh my gosh. Beto keeps going back and doing stuff. That ain't good. Anything? This elemental is useless. He cannot do shit. Errant guard, errant mage. Oh, that mage has gotta... that mage has gotta go. Dude, the cyber zombie is so good. Cyber zombie is so good. It's ridiculous. Okay. Mage. Mage gotta go. You gotta go, mage. Blitz is out of ammo. Okay. Dietrich, yeah, do the thing. Eager needs to heal herself and shoot at a thing. Firm. Okay, now we got cyber zombie. Kill the guard. There we go. Do that again. Ah, jeez. Don't throw a grenade. Okay, miss with a grenade. Okay, do that. Do that. Thanks for wasting your entire shot. How does Beto get more AP? This is rough. Beto has like 2 AP and he can't do anything. Switch to the shotgun. There we go. Minus 10 per round. Good. Good, 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 good. Oh no. Oh no, don't run away. Don't run away. That would be terrible. Alright, let's get up there. Ugh. I'm trying to, okay. Dietrich, why do you only have 1 AP? Jesus, man. This is ridiculous. This wind elemental can't do anything. This wind elemental is bullshit, man. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Intern. Dietrich needs to go. Why does Dietrich only have like 1 AP? This is what I'm doing. We're cheating. Dietrich is just gonna sit here. We're gonna waste turns until we can heal all the characters. Okay, here's how it's gonna go down. Who needs healing? Dietrich, for some reason, only has like one hit point. Okay. Beto never needs to heal someone or heal himself, so let's see. Eager, who's got kits? Who's got kits? Who's got kits? Eager gets a heal. Okay. Dietrich? Okay. That's no haste. God damn, that's why. I have no idea why I can't suddenly do anything with Dietrich anymore. He's only got like one AP point, so he can't do much of anything. Maybe I gotta stop hiring Dietrich along. He's not being very helpful. Yeah, I can't cast haste or anything, dude. Yeah, I can't cast anything on the cyber zombie, unfortunately. That's okay. We'll do buffs. We'll do buffs. Come on, cyber zombie. Let's go. Let's have Blitz come up here and do the things. Go that way. Okay. Okay. Okay, Dietrich. You only have one. You only have 1 AP because you're lame. Banish Spirit. Yeah. He's not. He ain't doing nothing. Okay. Oh, that's why he doesn't have. He only had 1 AP because he had a Spirit out. Okay. Unlock the door. Okay. Let's save. Let's save. Let's do this. Let's scum save. We're gonna scum save this. Because that's what we do. Oof. I wonder if this means that now that I can see them, I wonder if they see me. I wonder if this means that they see me. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. There's so much stuff here, dudes. Alright. Old Captain something or other. Is there something to worry about in here? Yep. That mage has got to go! Also, we're gonna melee this dude right in front of us. BAM! God, it's so ridiculous. Dietrich, get up behind this cover here. He's gonna walk up and shotgun this cat in the face. You missed? You're gonna miss too, because of course she does. Honestly, I'm okay with this. What's going on right now? Jeez, they keep trying to. Enforcer, can I hit the mage? No, the mage is already gone, so we're gonna aim at that cat right there. Sure, why not? And miss. Cyber zombie, reload. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Is that how we're doing this? Okay. Blitz jack in. Blitz gets into the matrix while Beto has to, I don't know, do something cool, I hope. Beto gets AP. That sounds good to me. Beto's gonna hit the enforcer one more time. Eager. Bam. There you go. Dead. Not dead. Mark 6 cyber zombie. Get him! Come on! Why can't you do any damage? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's summon our homies. Let's get Exploder XP right there. Attacker SP. Is it just the security cameras right here? That's kind of poopy. Oh, okay. I screwed up there. That's fine. So much IC. So much IC. Jesus. Tar bomb. So at least they're kind of keeping the... Oh no, don't separate, don't separate, don't separate. Fuck. Okay. Wait, hold on. think I should do it right there. That does damage to everybody, though. Jeez. Okay. Jeez, man. Okay. Okay. Can't move. Good. Good. Doing all right. Doing all right. Could be worse. Could be worse than Limb Matrix. Ugh, damn. Okay. This guy keeps configuring himself to heal, unfortunately. Out of ammo. Let's reload. Do you have any more health kits? No. This is not looking good. Oh, I forgot. There was an enemy there. I thought we cleared the way. Nope. Okay. Boop. There we go. Bam. Okay. Go up there with one. Tarball. Let's do it. Cannot move. I was having a bad time right there. Oh! Oh, my dude. That sucks. There we go. Now Blitz can go handle the security camera. And he can't move anywhere. What the fuck? Nope. Can you not move? What if you medicate yourself? I guess intern? Anytime. Anytime, dude. You can do the thing. End? Okay. You know what? Let's, we'll just go up here. Hopefully we don't see much of anything. That should fix it. Really? Eager, why can't you hit shit lately? This is a problem. Okay, go. Blitz. That was weird. Like, Blitz wouldn't respond to anything. Does Blitz need healing? He does not. Okay, we're gonna move behind here. Blitz needs healing now. Okay, that guy's dead, thankfully. That guy's dead. Cool. Okay, Beto, you need to walk behind here. Aim at this cat. Bam! I miss being able to one-shot everything with the rifle. I don't know. Gonna keep Iger back here for now. But Cyber Demon's gonna go after this guy. Bam! Okay, unlock that security camera. That's something. That'll help us out a little bit, I guess. Jack out? Jack out, not jack off. Hot damn. Okay, who do we have? Ear needs help. We'll heal the Cyber Demon. Why not? Okay, so we have... We have something at least. I hope we can avoid these guys. And maybe go on through here. Oh, that can summon a spirit. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Let's please heal Eager. Really? You're not gonna use your medkit? Oh, that's bullshit. Can I save during combat? Can I save during this? Let's create a new save. Okay, I think it let me save there, so... Let's see if we can get out of here with, some semblance of, Don't see me, don't see me? Okay, okay. Okay. Dietrich's alright. Eager's not so alright. The cyber zombie is not having a good time. Let's intern for now. Eager... Oh, man. Intern again. I just want Dietrich to heal somebody. Come on, dude. Okay. End. Heal some stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Let's do the Dragon Slayer idol where we take less damage. This is looking rough, my dudes. Let's move up as far as we can without having to... Ear's gonna go there. Cyber Zombie is gonna go right here. Task. Okay. Beto, you have to go take cover right there. There they see him. Dietrich, I'm gonna need you to go over here. Eager, there you go. No, wait, that's Dietrich. Fuck. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely not what I meant to do. Okay, Cyber Zombie, go out there. And where's the dude that takes over? There he is. He's got to go first. He's absolutely got to go first. Yeah, everyone don't do anything. Don't do a damn thing. Yeah, everyone move closer so they're easier to hit, please. Okay. Aim. There we go. Aim him. 30 for 33. Please hit. Please hit. Oh my gosh. Dietrich, dude, I need you to go up here. I need you to do the thing. This is terrible. Okay, Eager is definitely gonna die. This is not good. Not good. Not good. Definitely not good. Okay. That's good. That's good. I can't hit anything. Let's do cram for Blitz. Blitz will go up here. Spray and pray. At least we'll summon another elemental monster. That's good. Dietrich heals himself. What if I aim? Oh, Jesus. If I aim with that thing. This is not good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, man. We're gonna have to reload from where we were. There we go. Finally. That thing's dead. There we go. Dietrich did damage! Dietrich did damage! Hooray! Good stuff. Okay. Good job, me. Let's look down here. There's definitely other stuff that's a bad time. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be rough. Aim at the grenadier. Okay, that's something. Reload. Can Dietrich get down there and summon the spirit? Oh, he doesn't even have to be all the way in there. Okay. I see. Just the tip, yeah. Ugh. This is bad. Can we just run? Can we just run? What if we just run? There we go. There goes the mage at least, so that's something. Let's see, where can we hit with this thing? There we go. Ooh, this mission. I'm not enjoying this one. This one's a little rough. This is the first mission where it decided to put it in a little bit. Just the tip. How are you doing? Jubal. I don't know how to pronounce your name. We'll melee you. We'll melee you and... yeah, we'll just have to go over here. So you're DJing now? How long have you been DJing for? I saw your post on someone's Discord. Oh, man. It's rough. It's rough out here. I mean, just on Twitch licks. Yeah, that's it. Somebody's. I didn't remember whose. Dude, this is bad. I'm getting super wrecked from, like, all sides. Jeez. Just melee everything. Just do it. BAM! No, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do this fall back and regroup BS. Oh, jeez, man. No, it's been a time. This has been a time, for sure. Not a fan. Jeez. There's so many dudes. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of tempted just to hold my character back and be like, reminds me to get back to Elden Ring. It's going to be a fair amount of dedicated time. Yeah, it's definitely getting a little more rough. This section has caused me my first game over of the game, and I've played the first bits, so. Trying to see if maybe I can just solo with the cyber zombie. Okay, Magneto, let the pawns go first. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. He can handle himself. I haven't used any riggers or anything, so they're all gone. God, there's so many. There's so much crap here. It's terrible. I haven't played Elden Ring yet. I haven't really been a fan of From Software games as much as heretical as that sounds. Oh. I think I just did medium on this. I can't remember what difficulty I set this to. He's getting wrecked pretty good, unfortunately. I don't know, to me it seems I've suddenly not been able to do any damage to anything, which sucks. Oof. Oofta. Like, suddenly, I used to be able to one-shot dudes in this, with this, and it's not happening so much now. Don't kill my prototype. Damn it. Oh, reload. He's, Jeez. Missed. Come on, just keep missing. Just miss. Just miss. Reload. go. What about these dudes? Oh, is that damage? There we go. There we go. Nice. I don't know if I get characters. I don't know if I get characters back after after coming back from a run. Is everyone just like dead? I think it depends on the settings. Yeah, because I'm down to the prototype, and I'm down to this dude. So I'm down to me and the prototype. So hopefully the cyber zombie. I'm glad I could at least use the trauma kit. Oh, come on, don't heal yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. There we go. Okay. I think that's it. If it's a named character, they might survive. Okay, good. Let's find out. Stargate with the... Let's make a new save. Create new save. Okay. What's up, Stargate? Welcome in. My intro was a bit flashy, but do you like it? Thank you so much for the sub, my guy. Always, as always. Oh god, is there shit out here? Is there shit out here? There better not be shit out here. We gotta go. We gotta get. How do we leave, though? You step into the garage. Prototype in tow. Herr Schmidt's van awaits. Yeah, I'm a little bugged by the not naming the save states. The MK6 stands impassively by your side, unprotesting, because it is unable to protest, a prisoner in its own body. You did, Stargate. GG. Can we talk to this guy? As you approach the MK6, its head turns to track you. Its body is held in rigid attention. Nope. We gotta bring this thing back. The back of Herr Schmidt's van has been reinforced to accept the MK6 weight. With a simple command, you could order the cyber zombie inside. Yep. Go to the client. We're Shadowrunners. I've learned to finish with everything. Finish what I did with Shadowrunners. Because otherwise it was a bad time. May client have you. You were right. You were right. You got it. I set my games to easy because I want to have a good time. Yeah. Unless you don't want to. Well, you know, I'm all about that customer service. All about that customer service. Your PDA rings, and the face on your fixer, Paul Emzel, appears on screen. I have uncovered some terrible information. The team is assembled in the safe house. Please meet us here when you are able. Okay. What else we got in here? Talk to Emzel. Turn the data to the Shotgun Wheeler payphone. We'll do that. Take the U-Bahn to friggin' further. We got 10 karma to mess with? Do we still have full quickness? Okay. Let's do that. Let's put 6 into range combat. Fix up our rifle. Should we do anything else? I'm basically making myself into a rifleman. So I dumped everything into quickness, and now we're trying to do ranged and rifle. So this will be good. This will be good. I hope so. Anyway, I might need cyber zombie drawing a line. Oh, we can level up our dudes down here too. Okay, Eager's a sharpshooter. Huntress gains cyberware, wide reflexes. +1 movement. Users will dodge the first attack against them each round. Cost 1 AP. Oh, that's pretty good. Sharpshooter. Eager gains customized ranger arms. I don't know. I've been kind of specking her weird. Let's give her the sharpshooter. Because sometimes... Electrocore, conductivity. Dietrich's now costs 1 AP to cast. Oh my god, I would use it so much. Static. Let's do static. Because I've been having a hard time getting through that. I don't use Glory, unfortunately. She's been a little... I actually may replace Dietrich with Glory now. Eager is so flexible. Yeah, I like Eager a lot. So what I've usually been playing is Blitz, Dietrich, and Eager, but Melissa's just been getting wrecked every time I take him somewhere. Yo, thank you for the follow, friend. Minute, thanks. I was going for an old RPG menu screen. I thought you followed me before. I think Twitch does some bullshit where they remove follows. Because my follower count has been flexing, or in flux for like the past couple of months. Like, I'll gain a little and then want to lose. Or I'll gain 1 and lose 3, and it's weird. A Glory can use her adrenal pump on a downed ally to revive them 25%. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Blitz, what's Blitz do? Deck upgrade. I think we just need... Yeah, we're just gonna keep making Blitz the best decker as best as we can. The bestest decker. Inactivity, maybe. I think that's the only thing I can think of is maybe that's it, but I don't know. Let's drop things off to the Schockenweiler. Yeah, exactly, man. I run into that a lot. It's an old, obsolete phone booth. Deliver the project data, drug formula, and visual records. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from that. The machine accepts the data upload, and only a few moments later, a certified cred stick is spat out of the coin slot. The phone's old LCD readout displays the text: freedom, equality, information. Schockenweiler Raider. I didn't realize that this Dragonfall in particular was going to have so much German in it. I don't know how to speak German. I don't know how to pronounce German. Oh, I've already looked through all this crap. Okay, let's go say hi to Paul. But yeah, I totally get it. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's already August. And that number has not moved a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to Malit. What does she have to say about my drone? Yeah, no. She's already given me her drone. It's going to happen? I don't know. I'm bad at English, too. I am, too. Wait, wasn't it closer than that? It was! That's what we're talking about. Like, I think there's some fuckery going on with the follower counts. Okay, let's say hi to Paul. What's going on, Paul? As you step forward, the rest of your team falls silent. Amzel shifts his attention to you. You can see the worry on his face. Beto, I have information. I have new information. I'm afraid that the news isn't good. Yeah, I can tell. You've gathered the whole team. He nods. Yes, this is something that you all need to hear. Well, go on. We're listening. 2 years ago, a large shipment of highly lethal, radioactive bioweapon disappeared en route to a storage facility in Dresden. The weapon was designated as X-15. I have traced the path of the missing shipment. It was delivered to Harfeld Manor. Well, that sounds horrible. It is. I've heard of this stuff before. Back in the service, we called it Doom. I've never run across it in the wild, but I've heard enough horror stories to know I don't want to. The stories that you've heard are correct. This Doom is an extremely dangerous substance. He gestures to a technical document on his computer's display. I've been reading up. To this day, the story of Doom remains a cautionary tale in biotech circles. Monoclonal antibody technology is strictly regulated now, and this substance is one of the reasons why. What does this stuff do, exactly? Amzo clears his throat and reads aloud from the information on his screen. Doom kills by destroying a host's muscles tissue during a Okay. Doom kills by destroying a host's muscle tissue via radioactive decay. Each individual Doom antibody is bound to a radioactive bismuth-212 isotope. When introduced into a host, these antibodies bind to surface-level muscle tissue. The tissue is then killed with alpha radiation. This process repeats itself when the host wastes away and dies. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I know. I know, Stargate. It's dumb. Jesus! Eager nods grimly. I've heard that Doom was deployed in a couple of border skirmishes back in 41. After seeing what it did on people up close, the UCAS passed a unilateral ban on the stuff. If that doesn't tell you how bad it is, nothing will. Okay, so I hesitate to ask, but what would a dragon want with his Drek? Nothing good. That much goes without saying. This development worries me, Vito. It worries me greatly. If the dragon is stockpiling bioweapons, we've got an even bigger problem than we thought on our hands. Not gamma radiation, because we all know that makes things better. Duh! It's the bad kind of radiation, not the good kind of radiation. There is a moment of silence, then Dietrich speaks up. Well, in my book, that doesn't change anything. I mean, it ups the stakes if the Firewing's allowed to carry out her plans. Whatever those might be, but we're gonna stop her before that happens. That was always the plan. As far as I'm concerned, it's still the plan now. I agree with Dietrich. We need to focus on what's in front of us. Whatever the dragon's larger plans might be, the fact is that she's after us. We shouldn't let ourselves get distracted by anyone else, by anything else. Amzel is slow to respond. Finally, he nods. Yes, I concur. For the time being, we must continue forward. And that means you must continue working toward raising Alice's fee. I'll leave the matter in your capable hands, Beto. When you've acquired the necessary funds, we are ready to head back out to the rabbit hole. Let me know. From there, we'll discuss our steps. Eager nods. Good. If you need me, I'll be getting prepped for the next run. Right behind you, love. Dietrich casts a backward glance at Glory if any of this has an impact on her. She doesn't show it. Come on, Glory. Let's go. Alright, let's go surf the internet. Let's go be nerds. Do we have new DVDs to watch? In this game, I loved the whole let's find a DVD player side quest. I don't know if we had the 4th DVD yet, so let's play track 1. The DVD player ramps up to speed, filling the air with a shrill whirling sound. Green Winters' face appears on the screen. The timestamp on the video reads 2050-04-28. This is it, the interview. Took some digging to find it, but here it is, my big brother, back in his prime. The note disappears, and for a moment the screen goes blank. Suddenly, image of a news correspondent flashes onto the screen, accompanied by a brief orchestral flourish. A timestamp in the upper right corner of the screen reveals a date, August 22nd, 2012. Thank you for joining us. We are coming to you live from the ruins of Sengerhausen, the 5th Harz mountain town to be sacked by the dragon Führerschwing. Standing by my side is the head of DL Defense, Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Dr. Vauclair has been hailed as a leader in the effort to bring down Führerschwing and end her reign of terror. Dr. Vauclair, tell us about your efforts to bring down the dragon. Killing the monster has proven difficult, to say the least. Her speed and maneuverability in the air are extraordinary. Her scales repel small arms fire, and her breath can melt steel. I can't wait to fight this thing. Our R&D teams have been working around the clock to devise a weapon capable of downing the beast. In the interim, we are providing material support for the Luftwaffe's attempt to shoot her down via conventional means. Herr Vauclair, why are you directing DL Defense's energies to the killing of Führerschwing? Are there corporate interests at play in this? Corporate interests? No. This is a matter of human interest. Innocent lives are being extinguished at an appalling rate. I am in a position to help put an end to the slaughter, and so I must. It really is that simple. Yes, you can wait. Oh yeah, I bet. Dr. Vauclair, you must understand my skepticism. Our viewers aren't looking for a PR statement. They came to us for the truth. I'm afraid that I don't have time to go back and forth on this. Your viewers can think whatever they wish. My concern is in helping the people affected by this tragedy. In that case, Dr. Vauclair, thank you for sharing your valuable time with us. You are very welcome. To the viewers at home, stay safe and watch the skies. Salvation is coming. I promise. I could. It's gonna be so great to fight the dragon. Cannot wait. Again, that was Dr. Adrian Vauclair, CEO of Deal Defense. Dr. Vauclair is the chief architect of the military's current plan to bring down the dragon Fuerschwing. Stay tuned for more late-breaking news on the Battle of Harz Mountains. We'll be right back. With that, the video comes back to an end. You find yourself dumped in the menu screen. Play track 2. Display goes blank for a moment. Then the face of Green Winters winks onto the screen. There's a look of astonishment on his face. The timestamp on the video reads 2054, 11:17. Honestly, man, that was the first time I've game overed in this game. So, I feel like I'm okay. Holy shit, I just stumbled into some of Adrian's old lab notes. I'm not gonna say how I came across these. Some might get hurt if I get the wrong people to watch this. But I've checked them against some of the Adrian's old handwriting samples, and they're legitimate. Holy shit, this is big. Alright, okay, back up, slow down, breathe! He takes a moment to calm himself. Okay, so these notes, they pretty much confirm something that I always suspected. The Luftwaffe didn't shoot down Fuerschwing. I mean, they tried. They pumped thousands of rounds into the air around her, and they lobbed rockets at her for months. Lost a lot of attack helicopters and fighter craft in the process. But none of those things were responsible for taking her down. The Dragonfall was caused by an experimental warhead, one that Adrian and his Deal Defense think tank designed. I don't understand the science of it, not even a little bit. But from what I can piece together, it looks like they designed some sort of chemical radiological agent that acts on the metagene. I don't think that they fully understood that they're doing. It was 2012 after all. I mean, the process worked, but I don't know if they understood why it worked. So maybe they're using the weird nuclear thing against this thing? The Doom? Anyway, when a warhead full of this stuff comes into contact with a dual-nature creature, like a dragon, say, it drives a wedge between the creature's physical and astral forms. The body gets... The body gets put into a sort of hibernation state, and the spirit is forced out. It looks like this process can maintain that state of separation indefinitely. And that's a pretty horrifying thought. A discorporated body is supposed to die in a few hours. I've heard horror stories about ghost-walking mages getting trapped in astral space, unable to rejoin with their meat. I heard they went crazy from the pain. If what I'm reading is accurate, it's entirely possible that Fuerschwing has been trapped outside her body for over 40 years. Winters pushes his chair back and slaps the table in front of him. This is why Adrian was always so cagey about the subject of Fuerschwing after the Dragonfall. He knew for a fact that she was alive, even if only technically. Her body crashed down into the socks, sure, but she wasn't dead. The government wouldn't let Adrian tell the public about any of this, of course. It interfered with the lie that they were feeding us. That the Firewing was dead, and that everyone was safe, and that people should stop hiding in their basements and get back to work again. But privately, he always said that she was still out there, somewhere deep in the socks. I'd always thought he knew he was paranoid, but I was wrong. He knew. So what does all this mean? It means that the stories I got from that ghost rat suddenly sound a lot more plausible. It means that Fuerschwing is definitely alive, and that Adrian's disappearance is unquestionably tied to her survival. It also means that Germany is in deep shit. Because if Fuerschwing is still alive, it's only a matter of time before she rears her ugly head again. Oh boy. Okay, that's enough for one night. I'm gonna go get drunk. I like Winters. He's a good dude. Timestamp. Green Winters' face appears on the screen. He looks younger than you've ever seen him. But from the way he's carrying himself, he's clearly drunk. 2033, 0515. Oh dang, look at him being handsome. Look at this handsome devil. Look, Adrian, I understand you. Lord knows I do. But you've got to stop this dragon fixation. People are starting to talk. This is a camera cut, and you find yourself looking at a young, handsome Dr. Adrian Vauclair. He wears a slight smile on his face. Oh, they're talking, are they? What a terrible shame. Damn it, Adrian, this is serious. You're a public figure. You could lose everything if you don't keep to these ridiculous fairy tales to yourself. Hermie, my theories are not, as you call them, fairy tales. Dragons are real. I saved Germany from one. Have you forgotten? No, of course not. Everyone knows that you killed the Firewing. Stopped, not killed. Fine, stopped, whatever. Winter swipes a bottle off the table in front of him, drains it, and drops it to the floor. Call it whatever you want, but Adrian, you're the only one who's still obsessed with these damn things. There aren't many of them, and they are not taking over the world. Vauclair's voice is quiet, soft, such as the cry of the cancer patients. Unaware of what's killing him, I'm fine, not to worry. I'll smoke another cigarette. What's the harm? He doesn't see what's happening, but he winds up dead, all the same. Winter snorts. Now you're just being maudlin. Look, Adrian. Vauclair shakes his head. His smile has disappeared. You mark my words, Hermie. Within 5 years, corporations, even countries, will fall to these creatures. And the worst part is, nobody will care. Oh, people will tut-tut about it. There may be a protest or two, but nobody will actually do anything to stop them. The immortal, all-powerful, utterly pitiless reptiles will seize more and more of our power, wealth, and territory. And we foolish, short-sighted mortals will never get it back. Green Winters chuckles uncomfortably, raises his hands in the air in a supplicating gesture. Come on now, Age. Vauclair talks over his brother's interruption. We could solve the problem, of course, but we, as a species, are unwilling to invest our energy into problems that aren't staring us right in the face. As it was with climate change, so it is with dragons. I've accepted that. But you can't ask me to stop caring about it. Winters shakes his head. You're hopeless, Adrian. Fine, by all means keep caring. Just keep your conspiracy theories to yourself. I'm telling you this for your own sake. Vauclair sighs. He looks incredibly tired. Yes, Hermie, you're right, of course. I mustn't jeopardize my credibility with the masses. Winter's expressions turn serious. His voice lowers. It's not just your credibility that I'm worried about. Talk is talk, but sometimes... He pauses, shakes his head. Sometimes I've been worried that you're really going to go back to the socks. Vauclair's tone softens again. Hermie, Winters cuts his brother off. They keep interrupting each other. These guys are jerks to each other. A new intensity burns in his voice. Please, big brother, just drop all of this. Stop hunting the Firewing and start living your life again. If you won't do it for yourself, then for Christ's sakes, do it for me. Vauclair nods, then looks away from the screen. Alright, Hermie, I'll try. The image cuts to static. Trek 4. A rattling sound fills the air as the disc grinds on his tray. A few seconds later, the screen fills with text. User Jolly Winters. Blah blah blah. Many human. Blah blah blah. Looking for FHED Athletic 25 to 30. Okay. I'm a fun-loving guy who's also a great listener. I like hiking, clubbing, and all kinds of pets. I'm looking for a cute, funny, adventurous girl who's down to party. I don't respond to profiles without pics. No orcs, no trolls. Sorry, ladies. We got his dating thing! Oh my gosh. Great. That's awesome. Alright, now let's go to the internets. That is awesome. I love everything about that. Check your inbox for new messages. We need to talk. Isabel, Dr. Xavier, Tobito. Come see me at your earliest convenience. There is a matter we need to discuss. One last DVD. The screen flickers life. Malit's face appears. She wears a plastic smile. Hoy again, Beto. Well, I've recovered one last DVD for you, but I'm afraid that's all you're gonna get. You might as well use the rest as coasters. They're all beyond repair. If you look on the table beside your DVD player, you'll find the disc that I salvaged. She paused. A slight frown crosses her face. To be completely honest, that was a lie. To recover this last disc, I was forced to subcontract. Shradi is still a brute of a man. I am impressed with his manner, and his poor hygiene disgusts me. But he is very good with old things such as this. All credit where it's due. The message ends, the image fades. You find yourself back in your inbox. Open the jobs directory. Claim payment for the MK6 prototype contraction. 3,000. Man. Your reputation is well deserved. The interests that I represent are deeply impressed, both the Mark VI itself and with your work on this assignment. Please accept this payment with our compliments. So much money. View all pending and active jobs. I haven't done the S Technology run yet. Check the status of the Alice Fund. Current funds, one more should do it. Wait, access. Oh, that's pretty cool. I could actually deposit directly in. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do that tonight, though. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. Access the Shadowlands BBS. Post pay data for sale. Post the OTK financial records. Claim payment for sold data. Pharma AG research data. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't have anything else. Formula 17. Oh my gosh. So we've all seen this one floating about the tricks. This is some serious stuff. It's got heavy duty corp written all over it. Not a lot of players could be behind something like this. Ares or SK, or maybe one of the big pharma core? Say sharing? Or AGC? Of course, you can never totally discount the Azzies either. Tolstoy, my esteemed colleague. This is indeed a recipe for some top-shelf dreck. Whispers from the shadows say that this is sourced straight from the F state. Hello, boys. I'm a big fan. You know, long-time reader, first-time poster. Quite an interesting concoction you have here. I'm just itching to cook some up. So many interesting properties to play with. I've already got a few tweaks in mind for my own special version 2.0. You sure you want to do that? This stuff doesn't play nice, and the core are really bad at sharing their toys. You can, of course, always share your secrets for them. Just gotta make sure you run a little faster than them. Always running, ACW? Like clockwork. Bandit, I'm touched by your concern, but don't worry about little old me. I do declare this shall be ever such fun. Corp tracers? Anyone have a good backup plan for when you get stuck with a tracer? Barely managed to bug out of my apartment after a core hit squad came knocking. Lesson learned. Pat yourself down a couple times and make sure you don't have a tail. But if I miss something, I'd rather keep my houses, you know, safe. I'd rather keep my safe houses, you know, safe. I've had good luck with RF blockers. I have a jamming grid set up near my safe house. It projects any signals to a few miles away, where I've got some cameras placed. So when someone shows up there, I know where they're trying to attack me. Then I do a thorough sweep to find the tracker. Sharp. How long does that go on before they give up? Usually rule of threes. I keep reprojecting the signal to a different location. In my experience, they go up after the third one is a dead end and stop listening to that RF signal. Please help me find my daughter. Please help me find my daughter. She ran away from home. She is human, in her early 20s with short blonde hair and a data jack. She was last seen wearing a light blue dress. This is not exactly the place to be looking for missing kids. How did you even get in here? I paid good money to get on here. I was told people could help. If you got the Nuyen, you came at the right place. I sent you a number that you can reach me at. The old help me find my missing kid routine, a classic. Money is on escaped wage slave. Make sure you do your homework, Ruby. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Let's see, it's 9:30. Oh, man. Kind of want to do another run, but I don't know. Let's buy some medical equipment. At least. Since I decked myself out in cyberware. I'm also curious about why I haven't been doing so much damage now. Is there like... Let's check if there's anything more for me here. No, I got that. I got that. I got that. What about the rifles? Any rifles here? I'm not seeing anything. AK-97. Ruger 100S. That's the one I got. Tempted to buy more grenades too, but oh well. Probably just the corp body armor. That's probably it. I really did not have anything that assist with removing armor. Where's the... I think the hospital is up here. We can talk to the good doctor. Zach Flesh. This guy's my favorite character so far in the game. Alright, dude. What's going on here? Welcome back. What can I do for you, my friend? First, let's buy medical supplies. Let's buy some of these. Let's buy all of these. How much money do I have left? We'll buy all this shit. Why not? Confirm. I got your message. What did you want to... moi. Business. I have a job for you. I'm always interested in hearing about new business opportunities. Good. So let's get into brass tacks, shall we? Back before I emigrated here from my native Spain, I worked in partnership with a Berlin-based R&D lab. The biotech that they were developing was very hush-hush, very cutting edge. Our arrangement was that I would bankroll their research and that they, in turn, would provide me with unique merchandise to sell in my clinics. Go on. After about 2 years ago, things went sour. My name was slandered, and the fickle mistress that is the public perception turned against me. An ugly business, I assure you. Even talking about my fall from grace makes my stomach turn. The injustice of it all is almost too much to bear. Just how was your name slandered? What did they accuse you of? Sighs, what didn't they? Theft, medical malpractice, the sale of stolen goods, other, more colorful accusations do not bear repeating. But that was then, and this is now. I came here to Berlin to escape all of that. Of course, I also moved here to be closer to the lab that I'd funded, and the merchandise that I am owed. So let me guess, you want me to go fetch your merchandise? Yes, and to find out what happened to the lab itself. The facility is locked down, you see, nearly impenetrable, and I have no idea why. As I was packing to move to Berlin, all was well. 16 hours later, I arrived to discover the building locked tight, with my merchandise inside. The Turk, Altug, has been running surveillance on the site since I set up shop there. In that time, no one has entered, and no one has left. Whatever went wrong in there, it must have killed the research team. I want you to find a way into the building, recover the cyber tech that they were developing, and find out what happened to the researchers, in that order. If the building's been abandoned, I'm surprised that the lot it's sitting on hasn't been gobbled up by some corp or another. Don't be. Back when I was a wealthy man, before my legal troubles, I paid the lease for a decade in advance. And before you say anything, yes, it was a huge expense. But what's locked away inside of that lab is worth 10 times what I've spent on it. I don't want anyone laying claim to it but me. If your merchandise has been sitting in this building for 2 years, why didn't you approach Monica about this? Who says that I didn't? I had a, let us say, tumultuous friendship with your dear departed Monica. We had our ups and downs, you see, and on this subject, she was most certainly down. That was her choice. I am hoping that you will be savvy enough not to make the same mistake. Alright, let's talk compensation. What's in this for me? I can offer you 2,000 nuyen, plus first crack at whatever biotech you recover from the site. I will, of course, have to charge you for anything that you want to have installed, provide it to you at a discount. This is top-of-the-line ware that we're talking about, mind you, better than anything else I've got in stock. And because it's biotech, the essence loss from implanting it will be minimal. It's a good deal. Win-win for you, really. So what's it going to be? Will you take the job or not? Alright, Doc, I'm in. Let's do it. Love taking new runs. The facility that you're looking for is the former laboratory of Sutherland Bioscience. Take the U-Bahn to the Adler, and you're sure to find it. Best of luck. Okay. Anything good in the cyberware department? Probably not. Silvertech Bioarm. Did I not buy... Did I not buy the, Oh, I can't afford the good stuff. That's fine. What was that? Where? I don't know. Like I said, I'm bad at German. I can say Guten Tag. Yeah, the the German pronunciations. I'm having a bit of a problem with those. Definitely having a bit of a problem with those. Maybe we should talk to coffee shop guy. Maybe we can be like, yo. Let's just talk to the Turk coffee shop guy and see if he has any info for us. Luke Adair. I don't think I've done his job yet. You'll have an audition to attend, Beto. You want to get to it. Oh yeah, that's that guy. I'll take smiles at you from behind the counter. Welcome back, honored offendum. How may I serve you? Cheap booze. Found this liquor in my travels. Worth anything? No, not quite. I received cases of this for less discerning clientele. I could offer you maybe 10 yen? No thanks, I'll hold on to it. Ah, that is your choice. Fair enough. I might sell it to him later. So I don't know which job to go on right now. I don't want something that's going to take too long, which I know is famous last words. I think I want to say that maybe... Where's the girl that was Simi? Maybe Simi is the lost daughter. I feel like she might be. Simi Kim waves an awkward dance through scattered refuse. Her too thin legs wobble, but she keeps her footing throughout. The sun will come out tomorrow. I'm not gonna sing it. Wouldn't advise making that bet. We could all use a little sun down here. It's not literal sun, silly. It means tomorrow will be a better day. Monica used to say something like that. When I was tired, when I was sad, when I only wanted to sleep, she would tell me that. She told me I would forget and that the pain would go away. I've lived many lives, but I've been an orphan more times than anything. It was the first story I found when I needed to get away. So do you like it here in the Cruise Bazaar? Kim turns her head so not to look at you in the eyes. Her posture is that of someone who fears the possible repercussions of her answer. It's good. I get what I need from Zach Flash or Doc Esquivel, and they let me pay however I can. Monica was always nice, and Paul Amsel, and Angel is nice to me too, usually. I know Monica's gone now, but I can still stay, right? Of course you can stay. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know what else I would do. Anybody try to get you off the Sims? But I need them! Monica understood that, and Zach says they're safe. I don't know what I'd do without them. Without them, I dream, and I don't want to dream. I don't want to remember. They help me forget. They help me be strong and smart, and I never lose anyone. That makes it a good thing, right? Maybe someday you won't need them. Maybe. Let's talk more another time. Alright. So, okay. I guess we can go to this audition thing that we're trying to go on. See what's going on in there. So let's try to pronounce it. Adenauerplatz. Adenauerplatz. There we go. I think I got it there. Let's go to Frankfurter Tor, meet Luca Dare's team. I hope this isn't going to take too long. But who knows? Who knows? We might be busted. We might get busted. I don't know. Bloop. Trial run. Do not disappoint us. You are being watched. A dinner plan. That's the official term for it, I'm sure. I think I had it right the first time. Well, alright. As you emerge from the dingy confines of the U-Bahn terminal and step into the light of day, you find yourself confronted by a wall of muscle in a knight-errant uniform. You're with maintenance. It isn't a question. He stands impassively, waiting for a response. I wouldn't be wearing this uniform if I wasn't. Yeah, well, your fellow mop jockeys beat you here. Security checks came in green, so you're good to head into the building whenever you want to. Excellent operation you're running here. It's almost as if you were expecting me. We were. No one gets on or off that train without us knowing about it. Don't worry, all the correct paperwork has already been filed. You and your crew are good to go for the next 12 hours. It's good to know that you're so on top of things. We're knight errant. Of course we're on top of things. You get what you pay for, and the owners of this building paid for the best. Well, keep up the good work, man. He nods at you. Have a good one. I don't know if he realizes that I killed, like, half of his crew just now. Just saying. A young dwarf looks up at you, wide-eyed with apprehension. From the way she's fidgeting, you can tell she's terrified. She bites her lower lip, eyes darting from side to side. Finally, she takes a step toward you. Hello? Are you Mr. Beto? I take it you are on my maintenance crew? Yeah, I am. My name is Jaina. She tries on a smile. It falls away almost immediately. Good to meet you, Jenna. Are the others still on their way? Okay, where are the other two? I was told there would be 4 of us. They, sort of jumped the gun a little. They're already inside. Well, I guess I can't fault their enthusiasm. The dwarf wrings her hands. I'm sorry I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They just muscled on past me and waltzed through the front door. Wonderful. We've got a job to do, and half of the team goes running off before I even get here. I tried to stop them, like I said, but they're like you. They're trained killers. They do this kind of thing for a living. What was I supposed to do? Intimidate them into staying? I barely even know how to fight. Hang on, are you telling me you've never been on a run before? She swallows. No, I haven't. I'm an electrician, not a criminal. I've never broken into anything or shot anyone in my life. If you're not a Shadowrunner, what are you doing on this crew? Her face flushes red. I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just say that someone did me a favor once, and that coming along on this thing is how I pay it back. Look, in the end, it doesn't matter. I have to be on this run, and you have to bring me along. It's what they want. Do you at least know how to defend yourself? Well, kind of. I brought my taser, and I have a little holdout pistol for self-defense. I've done some shooting at the range. But I never fired a living thing before. Certainly not a person. I'm hoping that we can get through this thing without me having to. Yeah, well, I'm sure that we all have things we'd rather be doing. Now that you said our teammates went inside, are you certain about that? That makes 2 of us. When did our teammates abandon you? About 10 minutes ago. I watched them storm through the front doors of the building we were going to hit. Son of a bitch. They'll still be on the first floor. Nobody's getting upstairs until I bypass the security locks on the elevator. That's why I decided to wait for you out here. I figured that they couldn't get too far ahead of us. I didn't go inside with them. Alright, let's get inside before the others blow the run. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. She's sweet. She's a sweet girl. Who are these dudes? Is there... Maybe I can explore? Maybe find a back way? What's here? It's too high to reach. Somehow I just don't feel like going balls in front ways is going to help us right now. Oh, do you remember this one? Do you have somewhere to be? Oh, there's a waitress over here. We can talk to the waitress. The waitress steps forward to greet you, a drink menu in her hand. Welcome to the Caf Shack, home of the budget-friendly caffeine fix. How may I help you? What do you have? You've got the cheapest soy caf in Berlin, guaranteed. She pauses for a minute and looks you up and down. You've been around long enough to know when you're being sized up. Finally, she continues. But of course, for hard-working folks like yourself, we do have other options. Options that corporate security doesn't tend to appreciate very much. Productivity enhancers. Get the picture? There's nothing I love better than enhanced productivity. What are you offering? She smiles slowly. I've got just the thing for that big presentation, or that make or break annual report. That's called Jolt, and it's amazing. Imagine a great big cup of caf, only without the nasty crash or the jittery stomach. You can take as many as you need without winding up in the hospital, and each one will keep you up in a couple hours. Sounds too good to be true. Well, it's pricey, and there are some minor side effects. If you take more than 5 in a single sitting, you'll probably get a nosebleed. I don't think that anyone ever tried drinking more than 10 at once. She pauses, considering. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend that. Show me. Jolt. +1 AP, +1 intelligence. I don't need that. Thanks. The electrician. Give her your phone number? Maybe I should. I don't think that was an option, unfortunately. Alright, I guess we're going balls in. The dick's just gonna go in and down to the bulls, guns a-blazing. As you step through the door, you find yourself confronted by a pair of men wearing the same kind of uniform that you are. Judging by their expressions, there is no love lost between the two. Hearing the door swing open, they turn to face you. The shorter of the two, a human with arcane symbols tastefully embossed into his belt, glares at you. You're here, finally. And you've brought your little mouse of an electrician with you. Better late than never, but not much better. You're tardy enough as it is. He jerks his thumb at the elf standing beside him. I'll leave it to you to keep our pack mule in line. The elf's lips curl up into a snarl, hanging from his back, a bulging pack that looks incredibly heavy. His broad shoulders sag under the weight of whatever's inside. He's dumb as a post, but he can lift heavy things. Might not be bad in a fight either. At the very least, he can soak up a few bullets for the rest of us. Staring daggers at the mage, he spits out a long string of foreign words in a single, susurrant breath. The sound of it's lovely, but his expression leaves little doubt that the message behind the words is an ugly one. Oh, and I hope you can speak Spearthief. Spearthiel? He shakes his head in disgust. Damn useless immigrants. Did I hear you right? Did you really say I was tardy? I mean, what are you gonna do? Send me to detention? Wonderful, late, and a smartass. He glances down at his chronometer. I have an important meeting in a few hours, so let's get to the penthouse and plant the cameras. I'll mask them against detection. Then we all go our separate ways. The elf mutters something under his breath and hitches the bulky pack up a little higher on his back. His muscles bulge under the strain of it. Are you sure that our friend here only speaks Spearthiel? It's a run. Bad things happen. Yeah, I know. To my immense disappointment, yes. A Tirtasian dialect by the sound of it. I wish you'd do us all a favor and go back. Can you understand me at all, brother? The elf's dialect is completely foreign. It's quite unlike the form of Spearthiel spoken by the elves of Tir na Nog. You only managed to catch a few words. Yeah, you. Terrible. Insolence of threatening. Insolence of threading. See if at all. Look, just be calm, my friend. Your words don't seem to have much impact. The elf's scowl deepens. I get the distinct impression that none of you want to be here, but you've got a job to do, so you're all gonna suck it up and deal. The mage leers at you. Wonderful pep talk. Really, really magnificent. I can see why you were placed in charge of this run. Now can we please get moving? I don't have all day. We know. You have a meeting. I can get us into Alshire's apartment, but there are a few things that we need to do first. If you get me to a building access panel that's on the same circuit as the penthouse, I should be able to put its security system into maintenance mode. The job will take some creative rewiring. Well, that and whatever's in that pack that elf is carrying. Our employers gave me the schematics. And do you know where we'll find that access panel, Mouse? Quit calling me that! Ooh, that was a good one. She takes a moment to calm herself. And yes, I do. There's an access panel in one of the mid-range apartments on the same floor. My contact gave me a key code that should get us in. You've said should twice already. That makes me feel uneasy. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's the plan that I was given, and we're stuck with it. Unless you have a better idea, we'll just have to follow our instructions and hope for the best. She turns to face you. Get me to a building access terminal on this floor, and I can rewire the elevator. That's the first thing that we need to do. Once we're upstairs, we use the code I was given. I rewire Alshire's security system, and we hide the cameras in his apartment. Her brow furrows. Well, that's the theory, anyway. Alright then, let's go. Inspect. A boutique food kiosk. The sign out front advertises a variety of locally sourced foodstuffs, all of them terribly overpriced. Take a closer look at the food on offer. Glancing in the self-serve refrigerated section of the kiosk, you find a variety of sandwiches wrapped in slick plastic. You'd eat for a week for the price of one of these things. What's this guy doing? What's the stress? The stress suit. This guy looks like he might be an orc. The well-dressed orc stops his pacing to stare at you as you approach. Heavy worry lines etch his forehead, and his eyes are bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in a month. I don't want to be rude, but I'm a little busy right now. If this is about building maintenance, take it somewhere else. James's cheek flushed red. He takes a step forward. Watch it. You don't get to talk down to me like the orc bristles, like a janitor. Yes, I do, because that's what you are. If you want to keep wearing that uniform, you'd better watch the attitude. Now, isn't there a floor that you could go about cleaning or something? I've got a lot on my mind to worry about. Important things. I don't want to be bothered. Hey man, relax. I'm sure that's all that's going to work itself out. With visible effort, he calms himself. Look, sorry. I'm not trying to be unpleasant. It's just that I have a huge presentation to give to the board in 20 minutes. I stayed up all night practicing it. And now I'm so tired I can't even remember my own name. That's rough. He shakes his head miserably. I'm going to botch this. And the worst part is, most of those bastards will assume it's because I'm an orc. They already made jokes behind my back. After this, it's going to get a lot worse. That's tough, man. Best of luck. He scowls and continues to pace. Drugs! Are these forceps for drugs? Let's keep looking through the map. Let's see what we have going on here. Taylor. Dang, this building's big. Knight Errant Guard. Can I help you? Yeah, could you open the door to the utility area? We have some work to do there. You can't read the guard's expression through his mirrored face mask, but his body language makes it clear he's staring at you. The door is security coded, Delta grade. Your idea is that you're just a Theta. So no, I can't open the door. You're not listening. We have work to do in there. I heard him loud and clear, mop jockey. Now you listen to me. Nobody without Delta clearance gets through this door, period. I should just say you talk to management if you really do need to be in here. They'll upgrade your clearance. Otherwise, piss off. Cool down, we're on the same size. This is a dispatch problem. I'm sure of it. I don't envy you guys having to work with them every day. The guard's shoulders relax. Yeah, I hear you, I swear. It's amazing that anyone gets anything done around here. Tell you what, you don't need to go all the way back to management. Just call in and get your clearance changed. I'll let you guys in as soon as the authorization comes through. My comlink's down. I'll have to use the one around the corner. Thanks for everything, man. He tilts his head. Catch you later. He definitely did not inspect an electrical junction box. Help a beta out. Yeah, give him a jolt. I didn't buy any jolt. I didn't buy any jolt cola, though it's amazing. Corporate woman. Tech vendor. Do I need to look at anything? The one behind the counter smiles at you, her cheeks dimpling. Good afternoon, and welcome to Augment Tech, the boutique that makes a better you of you. Her voice is overflowing with forced cheerfulness. Idly, you wonder how many times she has to give in this exact speech every day. Tell me, how can I help you today? I might be in the market for some cyberware. Ooh. Then you've come to the right place. She gestures at the terminal in front of you. Please feel free to browse our catalog. We have a huge stock of performance-enhancing augmentations to make you into the person you've always dreamed you could be. Scanning over tastefully designed catalog, you find most Augment Tech's stock consists of overpriced cosmetic cyberware, metabolic tweaks to help burn away cellulite, ruthenium polymer hair extensions, ultra-expensive leonization treatments aimed at wealthy Toward the back of the catalog, you find some more practical chrome, but nothing that a Shadowrunner would want. From designer replacement limbs to new ferric screens for alcoholics. Bruh. Augment Tech carries the very best in fashion implants for the ultra rich. The mental enhancement section is a little more promising, but you don't see anything you couldn't already find in the Cruise Bazaar. You're about to turn away when an ad on the last page grabs your attention. The newest iteration of the Encaphalon system, complete with integrated math SPU. The Encaphalon Next R, as it's called, is bleeding-edge commercial-grade tech. Non-compete agreements prevent it being sold at most stores, but you've found one that carries it. Hey, this headwear looks interesting. Mind if I take a look? She glances at the item on the screen. Look at a new Encaphalon, huh? Good choice. Our regional supervisor had one. It's amazing. Totally worth the price. And what is the price? It doesn't say on the screen. We're doing a special right now for yours only for 250 yen. It's actually cheap. Okay, sign me up. That's wonderful. Good choice. Just swipe your credit stick, and then I'll print up your purchase order. Okay, where do I go to get this? Is your dock in the back or something? Her brow furrows. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid you don't understand. We're a boutique shop, not a cyber surgery clinic. We can sell you the device and have it sent to the clinic of your choice for installation, but we don't do the surgery here. Of course, the doctor will bill you separately for installation, but this way, you can ensure that the procedure is carried out wherever you're most comfortable. I'll still take it. She swipes her credit stick and punches a few buttons in on her PDA. A flimsy slip of paper spills out a terminal you're standing at and onto your hand. The saleswoman beams at you. You are now the proud owner, and in Cathalon next, we'll have it sent to Triage Cyber Clinic, as per your request. When you arrive, just show the doctor or a member of his staff as proof of purchase that you're holding, and he'll know what to fetch for you. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Corporate woman? Well-groomed corporate couple stands in the corner, browing racks of pamphlets about neural enhancement hardware. The woman's head turns to the sound as you approach. Upon seeing your uniform, her nose wrinkles. Oh, hello. Are we in your way? We want to keep you from doing your work. Her spray-tanned husband chimes in. Right. The last thing you'd want is to come between you people and whatever it is you do. Everything is fine. We're just doing routine maintenance checks. Or should I be like, oh yeah, we got some repair work to do. The flux dilator is leaking coolant. Real messy job, believe me. Her eyes widen. Is that dangerous? We should call security. We don't need to bother security. We're on the job. You two enjoy your shopping. Well, that's cool. At least our thoroughness got us some cyberware. I was hoping to make friends with this dude, the stressed suit here. Oh man. Knight Errant Enforcer. The guard steps forward, interposing himself between you and the terminal. Your security clearance doesn't authorize you to be in here. We're doing a building-wide maintenance sweep out of all major systems. Want us to take a look at your terminal? You know that I can't do that. You don't have the appropriate clearance to touch this terminal, let alone service it. Besides, it's been running great since that other maintenance team worked on it last week. I'm surprised that you don't have that in your records. You know how it is with us in management. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. It's ridiculous. Story of my life. You have my sympathies. We'll be on our way then. Take it easy. I don't want to attack this dude quite yet. Ausgang. That was the best part about visiting Germany, is taking the Ausfahrt, which is basically how they say highway exits or exits. Taylor, the saleswoman expression brightens at your approach. What with the Dunkley's fine clothiers? Are you shopping for a suit? A fashionable business suit made of ballistic cloth catches your eye. It would be a simple matter to slide it or under your baggy maintenance overalls. Let me see that suit. Ah, good choice. Style and safety. You have a good eye. She takes your arm. Here, let me show you to a dressing room. I kind of want to buy it. Lends an air of quiet authority and grants +2 charisma. Armor 5. Is that better? Nah. Let's inspect up here. What is this? Jaina studies the junction box for a moment, then turns to face you. See that guard in the hallway? Well, he was standing next to a junction box just like this one. Looks like they're both on the same circuit, too. So I could use this one to overload the one that the guard is standing by. She looks at the junction box again and nods. Yeah, I could feed a nice power spike into that one from here. You know, if you wanted me to. Do it. Hooray! We've killed our first dude. Alright, let's take his, let's pick up his thing here. Data key card. Alright, we have access. We're good to go. Utility controls. Wordlessly, Jaina pops an access panel at the base of the terminal and begins snipping wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. I've bypassed the security lock on the elevator. We're good to head upstairs. Let's get moving then. Let's! Jaina is, I like Jaina. I like Jaina than the other two runners we got right now. Alright, I'm going to need you to get me to this floor's access panel. Elevator room 303 for this floor. The door combination is 14291. 03 14291. Notes to myself in chat. She glances at you. Make sure to write that down. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, okay, once I'm in there, I can put the penthouse door in maintenance mode. That'll set its key code combination to 11111. So we shouldn't have trouble getting in to plant the cameras. We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible. But I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. Hope that no one else gets in our way, for their own sake. You aren't hurting anyone. I'm with you. Let's get this done. The sooner I'm rid of you people, the better we'll all be. That's the first thing you've said that I think we all agree with. And if we didn't need you to finish the run, I'll bet that Beto would have beaten the tar out of you already. His lips curl into a sneer. Sadly for all of us, you do need me. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if you didn't. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have words when this run is over, Mouse. A stream of caustic syllables poured out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak. I want to get this over with, Beto. I want to get away from these people and go home. Fair enough. Is that the penthouse? Let's find out what's... Let's just look. Let's take a look. Apartment 302, apartment 301. Door console. Is there anything I can do? Wish I was a deck. Not a decker. Womp womp. The trendily designed panel reads Apartment 303. A slick high-grade keypad has been mounted into the door frame. Use the keypad. 14291. Code accepted. Welcome, homeowner. Let's just, before we get too deep into it, let's look into this. Let's look at this door. Let's see what's going on. Penthouse door controls. Couldn't be that easy. Okay. I thought I'd replace the number with the kind of number I'd put on my luggage, but that is not how it's going, unfortunately. Should we steal stuff? I like this dude's poster right here. Vote! Musique! This must be where this must be a kiddo's room or something. Look at the giant teddy bear. Okay. Painting. Is this where we're sticking the things? Game? Moving the paint aside, you find a large maintenance access panel. Jaina steps forward, a slight frown on her face. Okay, I guess this is me. She pulls a multi-tool from her belt and uses it to loosen the bolts that hold the panel in place. Pulling a schematic on her PDA, she examines the terminal's wiring. Hurry it up, woman, the clock is ticking. Don't rush me, this is complicated. Popping the lid on her toolbox, she grabs a pair of wire clippers, a soldering gun, and a roll of electrical tape. With a look of grim determination on her face, she begins to snip into a massive harness of cables that runs through the unit. Alright, she taps the elf on the knee. I'm gonna need that thing now. He nods and reaches back to unsling his pack. Placing it on the floor, he opens it and pulls out a large blue canister. It takes all of his strength to wrestle it up from the ground and into the space in the access panel that Jaina has cleared. There you go, you dumb ox. Do something useful for a change. The elf says nothing. Unburdened by the heavy pack, he stands up straight, and for the first time you appreciate how much larger he is than the corporate mage. He stares down at James, and his hands bunch into fists. Stay cool, man. We're almost done. If the elf understands you, he shows no sign of it. He continues to stare James down, and the mage continues to ignore him. Payload in place, Jaina goes back to work. It only takes a few minutes for her to screw wire and solder the canister into the harness. She inspects her work, nods, and turns to face you. She stands and brushes hair out of her eyes. Alright, job's done. Just need to do a bit of cleanup and we can get out of here. That's it? She taps the screen of her PDA. According to this, yes, the penthouse's security system should be inactive. Let's move then. To hell with the cleanup. We'll be gone before anyone notices anything anyway. Just a second. What is that canister you put in the terminal? She shrugs. Beats me. For all I know, it could be full of pixie dust. They said that I had to wire it into the wall at this junction, so I did. Our employers don't tell us much, do they? The mage sneers. You haven't been doing this long, have you? The lodge doesn't tell you the things that you don't need to know, and you don't ask. Your job is to do what they tell you, take the money, and keep your mouth shut about it afterward. It's very simple. The mage's eyes widen incredulously. You don't even know who you're working for, do you? You're leading this team and you don't have a clue. Jaina cuts in, her eyes wide. Both of you, shut up. Somebody's coming. Of course they are. A tall, deeply tanned man rounds the corner at a jog and comes bustling into the room. You recognize him as the father you spoke with at the Augment Tech kiosk. He stops short when he sees your team, and the smile falls from his face. You, the guy from the cyberware kiosk, what the hell is going on here? He advances on you, full of bluster and bravado. This is my apartment, I own it. You can't just waltz in here and start pulling walls apart without my consent. We're maintenance, look at the uniforms. Yeah, I see that. But that doesn't give you the right to force your way into my home and start tearing up my walls. At the very least, you should have given me advance notice. James shoots you an irritated glare. This is a waste of time, and I'm already running late. If you don't take care of this idiot, I will. The elf barks something out at James. The sound is uncharacteristically ugly, all harsh consonants and sibilant hisses. Let's keep calm, everyone. This is a mistake. This is a simple misunderstanding. Misunderstanding my ass. Your friend just called me an idiot in my home. He wheels on James, his hands balled into fists. I want to know your employer number, and I want to know it now. The mage raises an eyebrow, smiling. Do you now? I'm a member of the Homeowners Association for this level. You know what that means? I have a lot of pull with building management. He thrusts an outstretched finger at James. Your day is wearing that uniform number. I promise you that. Calm down, sir. There must be a problem at dispatch. You should have received a work order last week. I didn't receive a thing from dispatch, or from anyone else for that matter. My wife and I are entertaining guests here in an hour and a half, and our living room is ruined. I know what you're going to do to fix this, and that you'll clean the place back up, and you'll put a new coat of wax on the floors. I don't have time for this. His hands twist in the claws, and he raises them high. An instant later, they are wreathed in an unnatural purple glow. James, stand down. We do not need to kill this man. The glow intensifies into a scintillating torrent of light. The energy lances and stabs out of James's hooked fingers as if it were alive. A man in the doorway recoils in alarm, and his palm slaps down on a plastic disc that has been clipped to his belt. Too late, you recognize the object. A panic button. The air fills the cacophonous wall of screaming alarms. James jerks back, his concentration broken. From down the hall, you can distantly hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching at a run. Meanwhile, the homeowner backpedals, trying to put a wall between himself and James. He's moving too slowly. Much too slowly. Everybody stand down. Your words are met with incomprehensible speech. In your peripheral vision, you catch a flurry of motion. Your elvish companion is moving, making a beeline towards James. Jaina is hanging off of him, trying to slow him down, but he barely seems to notice. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then reaches for his weapon. Stop, damn it, we need him alive to complete the run. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then turns back towards James. Step between the elf and James. I hate the bastard too, but Jaina's right. We need them. The elf comes up short, staring at you. He shifts his vision from you to Jaina and James. Then he exhales heavily and spits out a jumble of broken German. Killers in himself will not stand for I, not slave. All ludge men, bastards. I kill all. Well, alright. Shit. What's up, Thea Gotch? Can't slow down. Can't do it. Well, good to know that we got wrecked. Well, all right. I guess we're doing this then. I don't want to fight these dudes. Let's take some cover behind the here. Damn it! Punch. Power bolt. What's this? Just keep doing damage to the elf, I guess. Sucks how we had to do that. No! No, don't kill Jaina. Jaina's important. Look at this corp armor, man. You weren't kidding. Okay, at least the nerds are on fire here. No! Damn it. Reload. Why can't it ever go easy? Crit 20 damage? God damn, this guy's gonna get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked. Oh, jeez. Well, that works, I guess. Come on, man. I can't hit shit. I'm just gonna cast that fire spell right there. Jeez. This elf getting wrecked. Reload and attack. Oh, dang. There we go. Aim. There we go. That's something. I don't want to waste one of my trauma kits, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Alright, Jaina, you're gonna need to hang out back here, I guess. Alright, Beto's gonna have to make things happen, huh? Let's go. Alright, since you're a mage, hook it up. Help me out here. Heal me. Heal me, please. Okay, Jaina's good. Okay, I don't know what I'm about to walk into here, but... Okay, whew. Let's go, Jaina. You stick behind me. I don't care about James, though. He's kind of a dick. Well. Really? Really, dude? Lort. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Theogotch. Dang. Jaina's pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm still doing plenty of damage. Okay, good. Woo! Woo! Let's see, we can just eat time. Eat time and at least sort of heal everybody up for some reason. Reload. Reload the super shock. That thing is honestly pretty helpful. Let's have Beto reload. In turn, okay, now we have all of our... Come on, Jaina. Take that. Take that. Jaina. Jaina. Don't highlight Beto. Fine, you go here. I wish I could turn. Yeah, jeez. These Knight Errants suck. Oh my gosh. It's at least something. Oh my god, there's a third one. No! Don't kill Jaina. Heal yourself. Then maybe 35, 60. Possible to that guy. This is not the best. Not the best situation right now. Okay. BAM! Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Nice, nice. Nice. We'll give aim accuracy to Beto. Whew. Good, good, good. Okay. Beto moves up there. Jaina will move up there. Reload. Come on, Beto. Come on. Ah, jeez. Jaina needs to move up. Dang, man. Boo! God. He's fucked again. God damn it. Is it part of the objective? Yeah, I need to save him again. Shit. Actually heal someone. Heal yourself, dude. You have no wound to heal. God damn it. What an asshole. This is a super shock to knock him out. Bam! There we go. Yay, the flank. That sucked. I wasted both my trauma kits on that dude. The mage wiped spatters of blood from his cheek with the back of his hound. He attacked me, our elf. The fucker tried to kill me! You've been insulting him ever since you arrived here. What do you think was going to happen? His face flushes red. If you'd been a better group leader, you wouldn't have let that happen. You'd have... For the love of God, shut up. Just stop talking. We're both sick to death of you. You need me to finish the run. Yes, let's go do that now. Not another word, the mage turns and stalks off in the direction of the penthouse. What was it? 111? Should be ready to go. I can't wait to fight more shit in here. You place the first camera, it adheres to the ceiling with an audible click. James steps forward, his fingers bent. He whispers a long string of hushed syllables that seem to vibrate in your mind. For the moment, nothing seems to happen. Then you blink, and the camera is gone. Done. Get moving on to the next one. You need me. Of course I need you, Theogach. Second camera clicks onto the heating vent. The lens irises adjust to the light. James repeats his previous performance, and the camera fades from view. Let's steal these medical supplies. Couldn't give me a trauma kit, huh, nerds? Huh, jerks? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Place camera in the bedroom. Oh yeah. You place the KLS camera. James steps forward, then turns to stare you in the eye. We'll get through this run. I'm going to tell my handler all about you. You won't work for the lodge again. Not because you're an incompetent leader, but because I have pull, and I don't like you very much. What do you have to say about that? You can do whatever you want when you're done with this. For now, shut your mouth and finish the job. That infuriating smirk returns to his face. I will. He whispers to the third camera, and soon enough, it fades from view. That's it. We're done. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can make it out of here alive. Should we be able to figure these out? I can't deck. I think I'd have to deck to find out how to get in here. Let's see if they're the same all throughout. Nope, they're not. He might fap on camera just to make me mad. I don't know. I would not be surprised if that was a thing in this game. How are you doing, Theogach? Welcome on in, homie. Hope you were doing well. Appreciate you swinging by. Of course there's enemies here. Because why wouldn't there be? Dan's gonna walk right up. Super shock. What? Why you miss? Why you miss? Oh no, that's not good. You know what? Betos is gonna run. Betos is gonna run. We're not dealing with these Knight Errants anymore. So is Jaina. James can go die in a fire for all I care. Maybe he'll heal himself. I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Dude, look at that. That ain't good. Yeah, he did. He dead as hell. Come on, Jaina, let's go. Let's get out of here. You're fine in general? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Boop. Escape. Jaina's also gonna escape. While all the enemies get distracted by their own element that they summoned. Fighting so many Knight Errants. I don't like it. Ah, jeez, man. No, don't kill Jaina. There we go. Jaina, you sit here. God, there's like so much stuff. Knight Errant Captain, Knight Errant Guard. Reload. 99% chance. Oh, crit! Crit that dude. Okay. Crit that dude. No, Jaina's gonna... That's fine. Oh my gosh. Don't kill Jaina. Don't you dare kill Jaina. That's my waifu right there. It's rough. It's rough out here. Oh, Jaina needs to heal herself. Okay, go back here. I feel like the game really wants me to start, you know, doing all of the drugs. Well, that sucks. Ugh. Damn it! Why do I only do 2 damage? This is bullshit. Fuck this game. There. It's more better. Nothing ever goes right on a run, does it? Boop. Are you serious? What is this bullshit? No! Stop hitting Jaina. That's my waifu. She was a sweetheart. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Damn it! Okay, there we go. That's fine, that's fine. Heal yourself. Heal yourself, Beto. And only do 13 damage. Will this work? Will this work? No. No! Damn it! We're gonna do some flanking for sure. Okay, good. Woo! So that's my problem, is I'm not flanking enemies enough to do things. Yeah, James can go die. I don't care. He was an asshole. Go to the U-Bahn. And we can make it also make it to the U-Bahn, please. There we go. I can't believe it. I made it out alive. The Elf and James, seasoned professionals. They both died screaming, but I made it out thanks to you. Don't thank me. You got yourself out of that building. It was my responsibility to take care of you. You met that responsibility, Beto, in spades. Now please, call your contact and tell them that the job is done. I want to be on the next train out of here, and after that, I don't even want to think about the lodge again. Enter the comm code that Luca Duer gave you. You punched Luca Duer's comm code into your PDA. A few seconds later, you hear the telltale click of a successful connection. Duer's voice pours out of your PDA speakers. Beto, the job is done, I trust? Yes, everything has been completed to your specifications. Very good. Now, if you please, give me a status update on the members of your team. The elf from Tir Changrir turned on us. We had to put him down. James died in the escape, but Jaina made it out. He clicks his tongue softly. Interesting. That the elf is dead was expected. He was dangerous and an unreasonable person. Disgruntled, you might say, after years of service in our employ. His betrayal of you was inevitable. Thankfully, with his death, we have gained very valuable insight into your character. He pauses for a moment. I trust that James suffered his accident on the way out of the building. Very convenient and very much as we expected. You were performing exactly as we'd hoped you would. Now, let us see how adequately you completed the task I set before you. Enter the following code in your PDA, if you do please. You type the code as instructed, and your PDA screen cuts to static. A moment later, a familiar image materializes on the screen. The penthouse room that you bugged it appears to be light filled from the cameras you planted. You're sure that this room is secure? You've done a full sweep? Absolutely, sir. We've run multiple sweeps with a complete sensor package. And we brought in a mage to search for signs of astral tampering. If it all checks out clean, you're completely safe in here. He lets out a heavy sigh. Thank God. Call downstairs and let my wife and kid know that it's safe to come up. Will do, sir. Is there anything else I can do for you tonight? No, thank you. That will be all. You have a good... Suddenly, air in the room seems to ignite. There is a blinding flash and your PDA screen cuts to static. Well, oops. Oopsie doodle. And that takes care of that. Please return to the Cruise Bazaar. The remainder of your post-run interview will conclude upon your arrival. Hang on, what the hell was that? He raised an eyebrow. What did it feel like? An explosion, of course. I said we were there planting bugs, damn it. Bugs, not bombs. This run wasn't a surveillance operation, it was an assassination. You lied to me, Dwyer. I just told you that you would be planting bugs, and you did plant bugs. You did a wonderful job of it, I might add. Jaina's job was to plant the bomb. But we can discuss all this upon your return. Jaina covers her mouth with her hand, a horrified expression on her face. Oh god, I killed someone. That man is dead because of me. You didn't know, Jaina. None of us did. This isn't on you. A sob wrecks her chest. She begins to hyperventilate. I can never get away from this. This is going to follow me for the rest of my life. I killed people. I'm a fucking murderer. There's a long pause, punctuated by only the muffled sound of Jaina weeping into her hands. Then Dwyer speaks. Your audition is only halfway finished, Beto. I'll expect to see you directly, unless you object. I'll be looking forward to hearing what you have to say about this, Dwyer. I'll see you soon. Very good. I'll be waiting. Alright, let's talk to Luca, and I think we'll call it. At least I think that's what we're going to do tonight. Come on. If this game ever loads, if the game ever feels like loading for me, that'd be nice. Karma gained. Only 2 karma gained? Alright, let's go talk to Luca. See what he's got to say. Yeah, there you are. Beto, welcome back, and my congratulations on a job well done. Thank you. Do you have my pay? I've got it right here. He reaches into his pocket and produces a slim plastic rod, a cred stick. And the change of plans on the run didn't bother you? Please, be honest. I'd prefer it if you didn't lie to me in the future, but otherwise, no. I've done worse on runs before. That is fair, but if you are to continue working together, you must accept the fact that you might encounter more changes of plan. Like the one that you saw in your test run, an unfortunate cost of doing business, but one that you must be willing to bear. You see, the true purpose of this test is to gauge your adaptability. We didn't know that you'll be willing to do what we tell you to do, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter, and we didn't know that you'll roll with the punches and circumstances change mid-run. If you work for my organization, you may be asked to do things that you find morally troubling. Sometimes it might even appear that we are lying to you, but you can take comfort in knowing that everything we request of you is ultimately for the greater good. And what is the greater good? Define it for me. You can't see the big picture. I can't either. I am, again, just a mouthpiece. The only ones who know about my organization's ultimate ends are its ruling council, and they aren't in the practice of sharing information with their hirelings. But know that they are some of the most intelligent men on this planet, and they place a high priority on social order and stability. And those are good things to anyone's standards. So, he stares at UI. What do you think of all that? I don't like being kept in the dark, but if you pay as well as that you do, I can't overlook it. Every client I've ever worked for has kept secrets. I don't see how this is any different. After a brief pause, he nods, then reaches forward and places the cred stick in your hand. Congratulations, you have passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll. So what happens now? Now, we part ways. Don't worry, I'll call you when your services are needed. He taps a neatly trimmed fingernail against the earpiece of his comlink. When I contact you with a new task, the choice of whether you take it or leave it will be yours. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for your services. If you leave it, well, there are some in my organization who would be quite unhappy. I can't promise you that I'll always be able to accept every job you offer me. Understandable. But I would strongly advise compliance whenever possible. There's always some margin for extenuating circumstances. We are nothing if not understanding. But abusing that margin would be unwise. Dwyer glances at his PDA, a high-end model etched with platinum. And with that, I'm afraid I must bid you good day. Go now. I'll be in touch. Is that it? Man, that could have gone way better. Can I raise any of my skills here? Range combat. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. I guess we'll go back to the U-Bahn and we'll prep for tomorrow, I guess. Actually, no, let's go buy medical supplies. That's really what we're gonna need again. So before we sign off and raid somebody, let's make sure we prep for tomorrow so we don't have to do it again in this next run. It's been a combat-y day today. Normally it's not that bad. Normally I don't have as much problems. Not yet, working on it. Oh, we can install our encaphalon next. I had a piece of headwear shipped here. Could you install it for me? Isabel takes the purchase order from your hand and scans it over. Oh, yes, yes. This arrived just this morning. I can certainly install it for you, but it won't be cheap. I expect as much. Tell me what the damage is going to be. Where is it? Boost users' knowledge-based skills. I don't need that. I don't need that. I definitely need to get this bone lacing, this Kevlar bone lacing, so I might wait on that one. Okay, let's see if we can buy some of the medical supplies. Need medical supplies. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Confirm. There. Now everyone will at least have some health kits and stuff. And let's park by the U-Bahn. So we're ready, and then we'll save. We're starting to run into problems. We're definitely starting to run into problems where the game is starting to get pretty difficult. I don't like how oh wait, we got to do a safety save. Safety save? Confirm. Alright, let's see. Who is on? Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for swinging by. Theogotch, Ninja Ball. Appreciate seeing you here as always. Who appreciate you guys hanging out. Who are we gonna say hi to? Who are we gonna say hi to? Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't think I've rated Edo in a second. Let's go say hi to Edo. What's he doing? Oh, wait, no. He's playing, like, Hatsune Miku stuff. I thought he was playing retro stuff. Never mind. Never mind. Abort mission on that. I guess we just go say... Let's go say hi to Lick. I haven't rated Lick in a while. So hopefully he's doing okay. I'm sure we're going to consolidate the streams or whatever. So, until then, thank you guys. Appreciate you hanging out. And I will catch you all later. Have a good one.